Oh god, where am I?
A boy he.
A boy he.
Where's it from again?
A boy he. Oh, it was just something me and Disc came up with
Oh yeah.
back in 2023.
Okay.
Oh, everyone's apologies for the delay.
Yeah. Just nothing working out tonight.
Yeah,
really.
nothing working out.
I'm also sick.
Yeah.
Well, I'm past the worst of it.
You are pretty sick.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all pretty sick.
Past the worst of it, I think. It wasn't the worst cold. I've had worse.
It was a pretty mild cold, all things to be honest. I could barely even hear you at the other end.
Well, I didn't cough that often.
Yeah, it's
But-
good.
Annoyingly, I have been coughing like last hour or so,
That's just because we've been trying to get this ready, because we'd all been pushed back a
Yeah.
little.
Okay. Well, I'm keeping my distance as much as possible from Shane while still being audible on the microphone and accommodating for my throat so that I just don't go into coughing fits from talking too much.
Which is most likely bound to happen.
So yeah, having a wonderful week.
Yep. You know who else has been having a wonderful week on E-Plays, clearly.
Yeah.
Because you've been telling me about something before the stream started that I want to hear more about, actually.
Yeah, well, I wanted to keep it a surprise properly, but because I told you a bit of it off stream
Yeah,
already.
I've been a bit too curious to find out what's going on.
The long and short of it is that the reason Ding Dong and Julian are no longer on Oni Plays is because they decided to go down the left-wing political rabbit hole of disavowing all their friends because of political differences.
That's really sad.
That's like the main crux of it, but the literal event that happened that actually permanently separated them.
Was just today, wasn't it?
No, actually, this is a while ago, but basically, Ding Dong and Julian had issues with like merchandising rights and stuff like that. So
Oh, really? I didn't even know that was a thing.
yeah, well, this is what I've been able to piece together so far because all these clips have kind of been sporadically posted on my timeline and people are asking what's going on and people are giving answers. So I'm just
That
kind
means
of
that
summarizing what I found.
they must have been streaming.
Yes, a lot of clips came from these recent streams, and that's a whole other thing we'll get into why they're talking about it on stream. We'll get to that. But basically, Julian and Ding Dong were uncomfortable about merchandising rights for whatever reason.
Okay.
So Chris was actually drew up a new contract, and he was waiting for them to sign it.
Okay.
But they didn't sign it. They kept delaying the signature.
So typical of them.
So Chris interpreted that as being, we're no longer going to be on Oni Plays. We don't want to sign it. So he blocked them after that. And that's what caused the actual separation.
Wait, Chris blocked them?
Yes, because
Oh.
they wouldn't sign the contract for merchandising rights. So
That's really sad.
Chris interpreted that as them just saying, we don't want to be associated with you. And I don't blame him from that perspective.
Yeah.
I know Ding Dong apparently was helping with Bulbo as well, and he's been trying to claim, actually, I'm the guy who came up with Bulbo.
Oh,
Now,
really?
he's doing that typical jealous developer thing where
Where
they say, actually, because I worked on this thing originally and later left, that means I own it kind of thing.
That's so bullshit.
It's so petty.
It is not his.
Right.
It's because he's got nothing else.
Well, it's because his game's going down the shitter.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things he's doing. He also has he also seems to believe in this conspiracy theory that Chris uploaded the Dustborn playthrough against his wishes. By the way, Ding Dong said he didn't want him to upload the Dustborn playthrough.
Dustborn? Oh, that game.
That game.
But he was with
the woke
friends and stuff.
Yeah, but he told him not to, and he believes the only reason Chris uploaded it is because of some conspiracy theory about supporting Donald Trump. Like,
That is so stupid and hacky.
Yeah, he has completely fallen off the deep end.
Yeah, he's gone crazy.
Yeah, but if you think Ding Dong's crazy, Julian has gotten even worse, right? This is what I haven't told you about what Julian has done recently.
Yeah.
Julian now has panic attacks when he sees Smiley Friends or Digital Circus DVDs on a shelf.
Oh my god, what a baby.
Where he says, I no longer feel welcome in the world when I see it. and he threatened to break up with his boyfriend Ding Dong if Ding Dong did not talk about why Smiley Friends and Tadsy and Pomni porn are all bad on stream. This is all stuff he just openly admitted on a stream that I wanted to break up with Ding Dong because he didn't want to mention this stuff on stream.
He didn't want to mention that these right-wing chuds exist, and it's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like,
and by the way, Chris is friends with Gooseworks, who made Pomni anyway, so...
He's friends with Gooseworks, who believes he's a woman. He was friends with Ding Dong and Julian until this recent drama that we have learnt about, although I assume this has been going on for a couple of years now.
Yeah, which is why they haven't been talking about the Yeek finale.
Yeah, it's why the Yeek playthrough fell apart. I reckon it's them.
And it would also explain why there's no Yeek complete series either.
No. This explains all of it. Like, I know Ding Dong has this whole thing where he says, I have all this documentation that proves, like, people like Aaron and the Game Grumps people and all that. Like, I have all this documentation that proves that they screwed me over, or they're bad people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he keeps on saying it, but he never posts the evidence, right? He always keeps saying it exists, but he never posts it.
Yeah.
So,
typical leftist thing to do.
It is, but because I liked Ding Dong until I learnt about all this stuff, I just assumed, well, he's got a lot going on mentally, so maybe he doesn't want to deal with it, kind of thing.
He had, like, family problems and stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, I can understand that to a certain degree, but...
Yeah, I was willing to be charitable about his reasoning for why he doesn't want to upload it. Even though, for all intents and purposes, if you're making those kind of allegations, you should provide the documentation, right?
And it was all in good fun anyway, that Let's Play. In fact, Chris was actually on their side saying that, no, it was fun.
Yeah.
Even though it was an actual piece of shit, but whatever.
Well, it's just that it seems like now, based on him throwing Chris and Onlyplays under the bus for politics, that maybe Ding Dong is not as innocent of a victim as he has portraying himself.
Yeah, where he claims that it's all Game Grumps and fault.
Well, it might not be the case that everyone is out to get him and he has done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Now, it's not to say I like Aaron Hansen or the Ego Raptor thing, especially these days. Old stuff, whatever, but...
Yeah, but the new stuff, yeah.
Obviously, Ego Raptor's not the same person. I'll get to chat in the chat.
Yeah, I was just checking out chat.
But throwing Chris under the bus...
For no reason.
When Chris... let's say, for the sake of argument, that Chris O'Neill really is a right-wing MAGA chud.
Yeah. So is Zach.
Clearly Zach is. It's very obvious, at least in my mind, that Zach is.
Yeah.
Especially if you know about some of the really funny tweets he's put out.
He's put out some bangers.
Yeah, and we could talk about that as well. But Chris, as far as I can tell, Chris has never let his personal politics ruin his friendship with Ding Dong.
Yeah,
that seems to
or affect his work either.
Yeah, that seems to be something that they themselves decided they wanted to be a problem.
Yeah, and that's why they left California. Well, also because it was expensive.
Well, to be fair, California is a shithole.
Yeah, it is.
So that I'll give them grace for.
Even though it's left wing,
but not for throwing Chris under the bus when he's been nothing but good to them.
Yeah, it's just... God, and that's such a shame, because that was some of my favorite content, too, was seeing their stuff together.
Yeah.
They had great chemistry.
I'm kind of of the mindset that the Ding Dong and Julian of today are different people from
the ones of
those playthroughs.
Yeah.
So, if you wanted to rewatch those playthroughs...
Which I probably will,
I think you still can.
It's just sad to see...
Because they're just not the same anymore. They're not the same people.
No. They let personal drama get the better of them.
Yeah.
But we'll read chat and...
Yeah, it's a whole fucking drama. They're just throwing everyone under the bus now.
Yeah.
We got a comment from Yoked Egg Studios. He says...
Hey, Yoked.
He says, "Rip Yeek."
Yeah, Yeek was like my favorite playthrough, so I'm really sad to see that go.
Yeah, it was good.
I've been missing it for 5 years.
Yeah, well, now we know why.
Yep.
It was not Chris's fault. Svan says, "Hey guys, I'm around, but might go to sleep soonish." Yeah, well...
Yeah, no worries, Svan. Sorry for the late stream. We were just a little held back.
Yeah, Nothing working tonight.
Yeah. But, we'll probably do a slightly smaller stream tonight, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah. He asked, "Are they? I've never seen Only Plays. Are they meant to be famous and big among streamers? They're a very famous Let's Play channel.
Yeah.
Like one of the few left that still exists.
And you probably know some of them from the old animations from back in the day, like the
Newgrounds.
Yeah, like
stuff.
Newgrounds. I don't know if you've seen any of the Dragon Ball stuff, but you probably would have. Game Grumps was also on Only Plays at one point. That's the one where it's the funny Pokemon one with like Venusaur.
Yeah, well, you'd have to show him those videos.
I did. He quotes those all the time. The time. He's like
Dragon's Ball PP.
Yeah.
That's Oni.
And he's like, I mean Venusaur.
Yeah, Venusaur. That's a good raptor stuff.
Yeah.
Yoked Egg Studio says, when you work on the same 2 video games for 10 years, I reckon it's really hard to see someone release their video game in half the time with awards before it even goes live with a demo.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I'm not... I don't think Ding Dong's grievances are entirely illegitimate. It's just, I think the way he's doing it to Chris now casts some doubt.
Yeah.
On some of his statements in the past. Yeek is my all-time favorite, TBH Lamau, says Yoked.
It is. Yeek is so good.
It's really funny. Stefan says, multiple people working in close quarters is bound to create drama. That's true.
Yep.
Especially... it's gonna sound really mean, but because I know Ding Dong and Julian are gay,
Yep.
Experience tells me that those kind of relationships are never properly functional.
Yeah, never.
There's always some...
Why not?
It's really mean, I'm sorry, but in those kind of relationships, there's always some form of dysfunction. That goes unaddressed and blows up eventually.
Yeah, there is.
It never works out. I've yet to see an example of it working out properly. Yoked says, I've been an OnlyFans since Sleepy Cabin years. Lamau. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's a really long time.
Not even Shane has been a fan for that long.
I've been a fan since 2018.
Yeah. Yeah, and I kind of became a fan through you because you kept showing clips and stuff.
It's fun. Oh, jeez. I don't know why I was having so much trouble with that.
Cohen joined the stream. Hi, Cohen. Thanks for sharing.
Hey, Cohen.
He says, a man has fallen onto Midna's ass in Lego City.
It was me.
It was me, Austin, all along. Stefan says, oh, those guys, I've seen both the Dragon Ball ones.
Yeah, I imagine you would have. Quote them all the time.
Yeah, and he asked, did they make the Harry Potter video too?
He did,
saw? Yeah, that was Oni. That was
Only plays.
Well, Oni NG, technically.
Yeah. It was Cross.
Yoked Egg Studio says, I remember when Sleepy Cabin started.
God, that's going a long way back.
I've only... One of the few clips I've seen of Sleepy Cabin is Zach making some racially insensitive jokes about 2 N-bombs walking into a bar.
I like the Sponge Factory story.
Oh my god, the Sponge Factory story is so funny.
Yeah, they all Nazi so and go, oh!
Oh! Putting those retards in their place.
I would have fucking spat everywhere if I had that.
It's so funny. Zach, like,
it's so based in red
Julian say Chris is like a market child, but Zach is properly like not left wing. I can tell.
Properly based in red pilled.
Like, do you know about the whole JonTron thing?
You mean that when John got in some trouble because of some stupid thing he said?
Statistics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Okay, so JonTron was kind of going through that whole thing where he briefly joined the culture war, right?
Yeah.
On the correct side, by the way.
Of course,
just so it's clear to everyone watching which side I'm on.
He also married and had a kid with his big-titted girlfriend, so he also won in that regard.
So he kind of won the game of life, yeah. But at the time, he was into that whole thing. Well, not really into it, but like he was caught up in it.
He was right into that right-wingness.
Yeah, and there was a guy who was going after John for saying stuff about like, you know, like
the standard stuff.
White genocide bad, actually. And this other guy was like, that's not happening, kind of thing.
That would never happen.
Yeah, you're being silly. And Zach basically posed the question of like, Because this is about like ethnic replacement, and he said, "Would you be okay with Ethiopia, like Ethiopian culture being preserved if everyone was 100% white in that culture or in that country?" The guy pretended to not understand what the issue was. It's like, I don't know what you mean. That doesn't make sense. Blah blah blah.
Why would you say this to me?
Yeah, it's like that's not happening. Blah blah blah. And Zach,
We're really starting to stream out strong too.
well, I'm sick, so I'm allowed to babble.
Yeah.
But but Zach basically said it's like, I'm not saying it happened. I'm just saying, would you be okay with that happening if it was happening?
And he's like, no, that is not true. You're spreading misinformation.
So yeah, no. I think, in my mind, it's pretty clear what Zach's political opinions are, and they are not particularly friendly to the left.
For anyone who hasn't watched it, Smiling Friends is a great watch. You'll have a lot of fun. It's basically just watching
Smiling Friends is hilarious. I love that.
It's like watching the old cartoons on like the internet in the 2000s, but on a budget.
Yeah, it's Newgrounds, just an animation of Newgrounds.
It's so good.
Yoked Egg Studio says, "Damn, I even remember when Oni hated Let's Players Lamau." Yeah,
I remember that. And he's
It
like,
became
"Wait,
the thing he hated."
And it's like, "Wait, I can make money to fund my passion projects if I do this."
Yeah. Like what? The good thing about Let's Plays and streams is that it allows you to just have conversations. It's basically like a podcast with gameplay.
Yeah, that's kind of how we view these streams too.
Yeah, we used to do a podcast that didn't last very long, but we did it.
That's because COVID happened.
That's one reason. Cohen says, "I need to let it rip on watching episodes of Smiling Friends." You should.
Yep, it's
I can
great.
hook you up if you want some episodes because they're very funny.
You could probably buy it in your country of origin because we can't.
No, he's in merry old England. I don't know.
No, they sell it there.
They sell it in England?
Yeah, they just don't sell it here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they sell it in England.
Yoked Egg Studio regarding only hating Let's Players, and he says now he's one of the biggest Let's Players. He's one of the only Let's Players.
Yeah, like I know we're Let's Players to a certain degree, but we're not
Are
like
we?
well, we're not like him. He's like one of the biggest.
I don't know. I kind of feel like we're becoming a streaming channel more because it's just so much easier.
That's just because of a recent thing.
Yeah. Fun asks, do they mainly stream now, or do they still make skits and animations? They mostly do Let's Playing.
Yeah,
now.
they only do like basically what we're doing now.
There are, I know Chris is working on a game, and every now and then he'll work on an animation project, but
he'll do something
that's
on
very rare nowadays.
Yeah, he'll do like a collab for Newgrounds, but that hasn't happened for many years now.
Yeah, not since the Final Fantasy VII. Newgrounds.
No,
collab.
I think that was the.
There was one after.
Oh, I know. Sorry, that was the one before. I was thinking the Dragon Ball collab and the JoJo one.
Oh yeah, the tribute.
Yeah, those were before the Final Fantasy VII one.
Yeah.
That was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, we can talk about Final Fantasy tonight as well. Actually.
Oh yeah, we
There's
can.
a little bit to talk about that.
We've got lots to talk about actually.
Yeah. Well, we started off with Only Plays drama because.
Yeah.
That's what we did
I'm really sad to see Julian act that way because he loved having Chris on the show.
Yeah, he seemed chill.
Something must have happened to them for them to just start acting like a bunch of typical leftists.
Yeah.
And that's really sad to say.
I was saying off stream that Julian is a bit of a princess.
He is, yeah.
Now,
He's always been a mega princess.
Now, I'm not saying that because he's gay.
Though it helps, but
it certainly doesn't help his image in that sense, because he's obviously very sensitive about these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can you do? Yoked Studio says, I think the allegations from Ding Dong are pointed towards Zach as well. Yeah, he throws Smiley Friends under the bus.
Yeah. Julian having panic attacks seeing Smiley Friends merch. Like, are you kidding me?
That is so ridiculous. I'm sorry. If
you actually got to be such a child to act like that.
If you genuinely feel like
you're
being excluded from society because you see DVDs of Smiley Friends on a shelf in a store, I think you actually need to see someone for help.
Yeah, I think something's actually wrong with you.
That's not being mean for the sake of being mean. That I'm offering genuine advice there. If you're that mentally unstable, you really need to talk to someone.
Yeah, because that's not normal.
good.
That's not normal.
No, like I'm pretty sure Ding Dong and Julian are older than you and me, aren't they?
They're around the same age.
Around the same age?
Ding Dong's a bit older than I am, I think.
Okay. Okay. Well, regardless of how much older they are or not, it doesn't take an old man to know that kind of
Behavior.
like, panicking behavior is not normal.
Especially for grown adults.
Especially for grown adults. Cohen says, speaking of watching, I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit yesterday. It's fantastic. I really want to see that film, actually.
Yeah, I haven't seen that since I was a kid, and I got scared when... Oh, actually, no, I cried when they killed the boot in the acid, and I was like,
yeah.
I never want to watch this movie again.
That's fair.
Because it was really sad. He was, like, crying and stuff, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that is kind of brutal.
Yeah, it's sad.
The only thing I've seen of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I'm not kidding, this is the only stuff I've seen, like, actually in the movie, not on the internet, is Jessica Rabbit scenes.
Yeah, I love that.
And that's only because they were on TV at the time, but otherwise I never... Like, I haven't watched the whole film, I should.
Yeah. I like how Yetta's on screen.
Yeah,
she's so cute and warm.
She is cute, look at her.
I love her, she's so cute.
Yeah. She's like a huggable teddy bear.
What are you? Are you human or Yeti? I can't understand you.
Yeah. No, she's cute. Yoked Egg Studios, we've got quite a lot to say. He says, well, Chris is making animations and music for actual videos now. Yep, he's doing a lot of that stuff.
He also did the music for Smiling Friends, like the end credits song, which is really cool.
Yes. He says the Let's Play stuff is just in the background for him. I think it's a primary moneymaker for him, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's like the primary source.
Yeah,
but it's like he has like lots of editors to do.
Yeah, he has a lot of people to pay as well, which is fair. He did that music video for Jack Black. He did do that.
He did.
Yeah.
He also made one about Vikings and stuff. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
He didn't animate that, but someone who did and only plays animated did that music video. That was really cool.
Yeah. Yoked Egg asks, how old are you guys? Ding Dong and Julian are in their 30s. I'm 30 and Shane is 32.
I'm 32, to get the timeline correct.
Yeah.
I joke that I sound like a 16-year-old, but I'm actually 32.
Yeah. No, there was a time where you sounded younger than me, so...
Yeah. Wife look bad. Pot of stew will make her beautiful again, otherwise I divorce. No, that's a bit mean. I will eat her instead.
Yeah. Cohen says, understandable, Jessica is something that never leaves you.
Yeah, Jessica sure is a rabbit.
Yeah, I mean, she is like the most iconic character from that film. Like Selma Hayek from Dusk Till Dawn. I don't watch enough movies to know that reference, but thank you. Yoked says, I deadass thought you were in your teens based on that voice. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
No.
You're not the first person to think so.
No. If you want to know what we actually sounded like when we stopped being teenagers, when we actually became adults, you'd have to go quite a few years back on our channel, which I don't recommend because our videos were shit. So.
They were complete shit. They just weren't.
No, they were not.
They
were
just
not
weren't
good,
the
dude.
best.
They were bad.
Things got good around 2020, then things started becoming okay again.
Okay, you mean they finally got competent?
Yeah. Well, Carl, you mean you don't like the first SAO video we ever did?
Not really.
Oh, you're so mean.
A lot of videos I'm not happy with, but I mean, we only just started that channel, so I kind of have to give myself some grace.
Yeah.
Not enough life experience, I guess you could say, as well, is one reason why those aren't good videos, but what can you do? Stefan asks, you guys watch much Splatoon Raiders or play it? I only
not
learned
really
recently that it came out. I know it's a single player game, and that's it.
I don't know if I really want to get another Splatoon game, because I never end up playing them.
You played the first one a lot. Or was it two?
I played the first one like a lot.
Yeah.
The second one I played a fair bit of, and then 3 I like barely played.
Yeah.
I didn't even finish the single player content. That's how much I didn't play it.
Yes, Splatoon 3 was the game where they took away male and female labels. I remember that.
Did they? I don't even remember them ever having any.
The first one did, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think it did. I just think it was just like, here's your squid, pick your squid now, and now you're a kid now.
Well, it's because Nintendo does this annoying thing where they don't say Type 1 and Type 2, they just have the hairstyle, and they expect you to know the difference.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, it's usually very easy to pick out the difference.
Yeah, it's just
which
freaking
makes you wonder why they
annoying.
bother remove male and female. But what can you say? Stefan says, I played 1, got 2, but barely played it. Never got the 3rd, and I heard it was quite well done.
Yeah, 3 was alright to play. I just didn't really. We never had any time for it. I don't think.
Yeah. Speaking of numbered entries, so last stream we mentioned playing FF7 on the channel potentially.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
And I did have an idea for the thumbnail that I would like to do, but I don't have the technical know-how to make it work right now. So
yeah,
we'll leave that on the back burner. But I actually started playing Final Fantasy IV for the first time off stream.
Carl's playing a Final Fantasy game, you guys.
Yeah, and I am still unsure if I should stop and play it on the channel instead because.
Are you having too much fun?
No, it just surprises me how many fucking attractive female characters are in Final Fantasy IV.
You want a goon on stream to the to all the
no,
female
this is
characters.
called being on brand.
This is called respectful gooning.
It's called being on brand with our channel.
Yeah, I get you, dude.
We've got a new person in chat. My god, how are we so popular this hour?
Because we're just so lovable.
Someone named PJ Garcia says hi. Well, hello.
Hi, PJ Garcia. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. So anyway, I was gooning to Rydia.
Sorry, I was gooning to Rydia. The adult version.
Which one?
The adult version.
You know.
I didn't want to do that.
But yeah, no, I've been playing. So there's they released the 3D remake on GOG.
Yeah, they did from the DS days.
Yeah, so the DS remake, basically.
In other words, the best version.
Yeah, because GOG did this deal with Square Enix where, as like a launch, it was like, oh look, Final Fantasy is now on GOG, which means no DRM and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
They put all these Final Fantasy games on sale, and I'm like, I'll take 3, I'll take 4, I'll take 7.
I'll take all of them.
Oh, that's 8 remaster with censorship. Oh, I'll skip that. Hey, 9, that's cool. So I grabbed those. And I installed Final Fantasy IV because I've been watching a few videos talking about like Final Fantasy and JRPGs. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I just actually sit down and fucking play the game for once?
And you realize just how good it actually is.
Dude, FF4 is fucking good.
Yeah,
it's really, really good.
It's great. It's just hard.
Well, thankfully they have difficulty settings in these remasters.
Yeah, the normal version.
The original DS game did not. From what I understand.
I know normal version is just the normal DS version.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
No, so the DS version is labeled. I think it's hard. Like it's called hard mode.
Oh, was it hard?
Yeah. Now you have a normal. He fucking shoved you. What a bastard.
He was just like, you have my pumpkins. Doesn't cut it, just throws the whole fucking pumpkin in there.
What a dickhead.
No, I think I'll be okay.
Got a massive tail.
Oh, he's a Yeti.
Yeah.
Do Yetis have big tails? I don't even know. Oh, that's where she was. I didn't even find her in my other playthrough of this.
Well, but you're gonna have to rectify that. Oh
well,
yeah,
what a
that's
great...
okay. I didn't want to see it anyway. What a fucking ugly creature.
What a great camera angle.
Yeah. Cohen says... And PJ just dipped from the stream. He's like, I'm fucking leaving now. That's disgusting.
He was like, I'm done here. We're very highbrow, very crass humor.
The Oppai Bros YouTube channel talks about boobies? Ew!
I'm sorry if we gross anybody out.
We're 30, who gives a fuck?
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm not
Who cares
sorry.
anymore?
Nah. I don't hold any against anybody who doesn't actually want to tune in and watch. People are allowed to do whatever they want.
No, they have to watch our stream now because
They have
we
to...
are based and we are chuds and...
And if you're not a chud, then you want to have a go at it? We're nice, I promise. By the way, I'm halfway done through the dungeon.
Yeah.
Except I'm not, I lied to you. That was a test.
Well, good for you.
I'm sorry, the joke didn't land as well as I wanted it to.
Ha ha ha. Very funny, Shane.
Thanks,
I
Carl.
laugh at all your jokes.
I feel emotionally and mentally validated by you laughing at me.
Well, I'm glad I could provide that service for you.
Great!
No. But yeah, like the whole JRPG thing. I told you about this off stream, but not on stream, so I can talk to everyone else about some of the information I've learned about like the history of JRPGs. Like,
It all started... Didn't we have this conversation already? I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation.
off stream we have. I told you about what
Oh, wait, I think I
learned,
was
and you were kind of distracted. You weren't really replying to anything I was saying, so.
I'm sorry.
But it's fine. Basically, the reason we call them JRPGs,
Because they're RPGs made in Japan.
well, specifically, JRPGs were birthed from, well, they had their influences from Western RPGs, like Black Onyx, Wizardry, Ultima, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So it had the influences of those games, which were influenced from Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's all well and good. But the distinguishing factor that makes it a Japanese RPG is it has to be directly inspired by or related to anime and manga.
So in other words, Japan.
Yes. Well, Japanese culture, the cultural output of Japan.
Yeah. That's why there's no Western JRPGs.
Yeah,
Those are called aren't they ARPGs?
No, they're just called RPGs usually.
Yeah.
Like ARPG is action RPG,
Right.
and we could talk about like
We can talk about
the different
those.
kinds of RPGs as well. Like what are the origin games that created them? But the reason a JRPG has to take anime and manga inspiration is because the creator of Dragon Quest, his name is Yuji Horii, he worked for Shonen Jump, which is like peak Japanese manga, right? Like that's the household name.
That's like the Japanese manga.
Yeah. So he actually worked for Shonen Jump while creating Dragon Quest, and that's why he was able to get Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, to do artwork for Dragon Quest and later Chrono Trigger.
That's really cool.
That's the connection. That's why he did the artwork. Additionally, though, you also had the creator of Final Fantasy, Hironobu Sakaguchi, where he saw Yuji Horii advertising Dragon Quest in Shonen Jump, and he thought, well, that's not fucking fair. I want to advertise Final Fantasy.
I want to be a part of things too.
Yeah. The problem was, he was going up against the then editor-in-chief at the time. I don't know his first name, but his last name is Torishima. Editor-in-chief Torishima.
This is a great fun fact video.
Well, this is a historical discussion.
I'm joking with you.
Now, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, the name Torishima should mean a lot to you because he was actually Toriyama's editor for the Dragon Ball manga.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
The guy who was like,
Your woke shit is stupid, America.
Yeah.
Like that interview that Square Enix got rid of, Torishima was next to Yuji Horii, talking about, like, basically American political correctness is stupid.
That's
right?
cool.
That's him.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the officially translated
Interview, yeah.
guys.
Yeah, Square Enix made sure that got shut down legally completely. So now it's it's in the hands of the internet.
It's lost to the ages.
Yeah. So
Where is this place?
So back to Final Fantasy's history. Sakaguchi wanted to advertise Final Fantasy in Shonen Jump, but Torishima kept rejecting him. Basically because he believes the Final Fantasy like stories were not good enough to be advertised, whereas Dragon Quest was. So basically Sakaguchi got free editing advice from Torishima to write a good like JRPG story, which is eventually, from what I understand, how we got Final Fantasy IV specifically.
Interesting.
Yeah, and that's why everyone remembers FF4 as like, okay, FF4 is where like the big changes in Final Fantasy's identity started. Like it all started here with like character jobs being locked to a character kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
Cecil as a Dark Knight, later Paladin. Your White Mage stays the same. Your Summoner stays the same. Stuff like that, right? And having like this really interesting story where it's like Cecil is a Dark Knight, but he has a strong moral code, and he disagrees with his king on certain things. He's like, why is my king acting like this? And then
Spoilers, dude. Spoilers.
Well, I'm not getting into too many spoilers.
That's like the main spoiler.
Well, the crux of Cecil's story arc is guilt and redemption.
Yeah.
At least where I'm up to right now, it is.
It's cool.
Yeah, and this is something that Torishima would have helped him refine over time. So he would have been constantly showing him the script. Torishima would say, "That's no good. That's no good. Oh, this might work if you expand on this kind of thing." That's the history of Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, and that's why they are JRPGs, right?
Thank you for this lesson in JRPG.
Well, I got a bit more we can talk about, but I want to read chat.
Yeah, no, we can't leave chat behind.
Yeah, Cohen quotes, "Want to have a go at being a chud?"
Want to have a go at being on the right side of history.
Yeah. Stefan says, "I love me a JRPG, my favorite genre." Well, if you
Mine
like
too,
JRPGs,
I love them.
Yeah, if you like JRPGs, you should try giving Dragon Quest a go. Might be up your alley.
I have tried it. I tried playing 11 on Switch, and it was okay.
Yeah, you borrowed my copy, didn't you?
Yeah, because I don't own it. Because I don't own my games.
Yeah, I need to do what I'm doing with Final Fantasy, and I need to dedicate real time to it.
Yeah.
Stefan says, "Bravely Default" as a shout out. Yep.
I would like Bravely Default if they didn't do
If
all
they
those...
stopped censoring shit, yeah, that'd be nice. They fucking censored the original 3DS version where they changed an Indian character to a cowboy. I'm like, how's that less offensive?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, low-key kind of based, but also, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and we're not talking about the Indian as in, like, the curry Indian. We're talking about, like, the Hua
Curry.
people.
Oh my lord.
I'm sorry, I just thought it was funny. Not
The
the,
wah Indian.
yeah, not the kind, but the kind.
What makes the red man red?
No, that's red.
Yeah, red.
Can I kill this fucking wolf already? So,
Oh.
you know what? Fuck this. I'm fucking going inside. I'm not dealing with this.
Although do not redeem Indian. Lol.
First mini boss finally.
Stick feather in head.
He's like, I like the part in Peter Pan where they all like jump up and down inside a bush and they just start stabbing all the children. I like that part.
That was a good. Peter Pan is a legitimately good movie, by the way.
I think it might actually be my favorite Disney movie.
It's legitimately really good.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, Captain Hook is. Oh my god.
He's like my favorite character. He's probably my favorite Disney villain next to I was gonna say Hades. Sorry, I was
Hades. Yeah, Hades.
Hades.
Sorry, I mixed up Clayton.
Mary
Hades.
Kate and Hades.
Earlier, Cohen said, "Seriously though, when did Chud become an actual insult? Because I seem to remember a predecessor to that nonsensical insult during the time I was growing up." So I can actually answer that because, so Chud is actually a derivative of Chad, as in like a Giga Chad.
As in like the cool people.
So basically, what happened was
that was really easy.
Basically, what happened was the Giga Chad meme was born. People on the right-wing side were using that to describe themselves as Chads. Basically posting right-wing memes about that. And then the left wing, because they got annoyed at that, they thought they could be funny and change Chad into Chud. Because they're not actually Chads, they are like loser incel kind of people, right? And, oh my god, that's a whole fucking thing I'm sick of as well, the word incel.
Yeah.
Incel...
I'm sick of that word.
Incel just means person who
I
disagrees with my left-wing politics. It happens every fucking time.
They always come with a new word for it every time.
Well, the original definition of incel is involuntary celibate, right?
Yeah.
So, people aren't using it like that anymore. They're now using it to describe people who are married and have children, by the way, as, oh, you're not left-wing. You don't like my left-wing politics. So
You don't like them.
now you're an incel. Or you have this opinion about women. Now you're an incel. It just applies to anyone they don't like now. That's the whole fucking thing. But yeah, that's the origin of Chud. But the problem is, the left is not very good at making memes that the right doesn't just take back and make funny again.
Exactly.
So now everyone just calls each other chuds, because we're all chuds. We all say billions must die and stuff like that. It's hilarious.
I love going up to my computer, doing the frown, and say billions must die with my massive square.
Nothing
head.
ever happens.
Yeah.
All bet on nothing. It's really funny. Javon says with Bravely Default, and that is why it was censored.
Yeah, that's literally why it was censored. They also censored a bunch of female outfits too, but that was one of the main ones.
Yeah, they didn't do that. It's not like they did that as much. The biggest change was a whole character class being changed.
Yeah.
Completely removed and replaced.
And no, it did not come back in the remaster.
No. And it's also a game keycard release, so why buy it? Why buy it, right?
That is so freaking annoying.
It is. Square Enix, I love you, but sometimes you piss me off.
Sometimes you make me... Ooh, you make me so angry.
Cohen says, funny how 3 simple words basically ended the seriousness of a nation. There are 2 other words I can think of, namely Dubai and chocolate. We'll put those
Chocolate?
together.
Chocolate?
Do you know the Dubai chocolate thing?
No.
Oh boy.
Do we want to get into it, or do we want to talk about something a bit more fun?
How much detail can I go into without getting in trouble on YouTube?
Maybe we'll hold it off for now. We can talk about it later.
All I'll say is, so actual Dubai chocolate was created, and it was sold, it was marketed, but it only popped up in response to a different story about wealthy Indian billionaires hiring girls to do certain things that are not actually chocolate.
I see. That's fucked.
Yeah. So they had this whole... It was literally a psyop where they... here, take psyop.
He's like, Link, shut up, stop talking about it. He's like,
Stop talking about Dubai chocolate, Link.
I'm trying to make pumpkin soup for my stupid...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say stupid.
So it was a whole marketing psyop where it's like, no, that's not Dubai chocolate. That was the code word that was used at the time.
Okay.
And it's like, no, that has nothing to do with it. It's this chocolate. Like, look, you can eat it now. Look.
And you just like...
And apparently it tastes good. I haven't tried it yet, but apparently it is actually decent chocolate. Stefan actually says... Alright, Stefan's going to bed, so here.
Oh, good, Stefan. Have a good night. Thank you for joining the stream.
Yeah. He was just saying, Dubai chocolate tastes great. It was made by a pregnant woman.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. But that's the story I know. Like, I heard about the other definition of Dubai chocolate, and then suddenly I saw it actually being marketed and sold. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It's all fucking just rigmarole of bullshit internet stories. Really, really funny.
Cole, we're nearly done with the dungeon. I know we've been kind of talking and ranting, but look, the dungeon.
Well, just be glad.
Ah!
Yeah, it almost froze you to death.
It was just like, wow, that was a nice cool breeze.
I mean, it's good that I've been able to talk for so long without coughing, so...
Yeah.
Or at least having a coughing fit.
By the way, this is probably one of my favorite... We can actually talk about the game a little bit. This is actually one of my more favorite dungeons.
Yeah, what's good about it?
I like the atmosphere, I like the location. It actually has my favorite boss.
I like my fat chud yeti wife.
I do like my fat yeti wife, you're so right. There we go.
But yeah,
honestly, yeah, oh, sorry, you go.
No, I was just going to talk about JRPGs a little more, but real things.
I was just saying, it's like, I remember I always loved getting up to this part as a kid. And I did get stuck on it last time. I haven't been looking up any walkthroughs of these dungeons because typically I don't really need to. They're not that difficult, but...
No.
Admittedly, well...
Need a walkthrough for that one.
I needed a walkthrough to not get frozen. There we go.
Yeah, with the whole JRPG thing. So I've been watching a podcast called Resident Arc.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil. Yeah. But they basically talk about JRPGs, mainly Final Fantasy, but they talk about other stuff like Xenogears
and all that good stuff.
And all that. So they're mainly a Square Enix channel, I guess you could say. They talk about other stuff, but it's mainly that. And they're pretty good. I'd say they have pretty good videos.
The other people I watch are only plays on YouTube. Cause I don't really watch a lot of people.
Well, if you ever wanted to watch discussions about Final Fantasy, I'd say they're pretty good bets.
I might give it a go.
Yeah.
Can you believe that came out in 1987?
The first Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
It is crazy, isn't it? It's actually next year.
Yeah,
it's 40th anniversary.
40 years of Final Fantasy, and we're only up to the 16th. Well, we only have 16 entries.
I reckon next year they're going to announce FF17.
Honestly, I actually hope they do. I can actually talk about more about my experience of Final Fantasy 16 and how I've been avoiding it. I don't want to, it's just... Well, that would have been a cool...
They just do that to me.
At least I get to one-shot them.
This world is cruel.
There we go.
Yeah, Shane and I have been playing FF16 on and off. Me way longer.
Yeah. It's just... I want to play it more, but... My god, that side content...
The side quests are too much.
It really is actually too much. I was like, oh, people just love to complain about side content, but no, it like takes way too long.
Yeah.
You're doing side content more than you're actually playing the main story.
And that's kind of a problem. Like
it's like a big problem.
Okay. So, I've told Shane this a few times already, but the main problem with Final Fantasy 16 side quests specifically is that they are mandatory if you want to get the best weapon in the game.
Yeah, and if you want 100% the game, especially for weapons.
Yeah, you not only have to do 100% of all side quests on your first playthrough, which whatever, right? If you had to do at least one playthrough and get 100%, that makes sense. But you also have to do all the quests again a second time to get the best weapon.
Yeah, it's stupid. It
takes 2 100% playthroughs in a row.
Just for a weapon for no content afterwards. Like,
it just
you beat
does
the
more
game.
damage.
It's like completely pointless.
Yeah, it's too much. If they made it so that like you only had to 100% all side quests like on your first playthrough or your New Game Plus playthrough to get the best weapon, that would be a lot better.
Yeah.
That would make it easier to get through the game and get through the main content. But no, they want you to basically waste your time doing the same quest twice.
Damn it.
Basically like that. Do the puzzle twice.
Yeah, do the puzzle twice and now I gotta wait for them.
Yeah, it's just... That's really disappointing, you know, so...
It is. It's why I haven't gone back to finish it, and I really do need to, because it's taking up all my hard drive space.
Yeah. Well, your SSD space, but I know, I got you.
Yeah, I got you, fam.
Yeah. Someday we'll finish 16. I need to finish it as well. But I got into Final Fantasy 4, so it's like...
So it's like, do I want to?
Well, FF4 is really fun, that's the thing. Like, I'm actually enjoying it.
Yeah, I've been FF4 only through Action Replay on the DS.
Yeah, you cheated.
I did.
And even then you struggled.
Well, I didn't actually struggle, but it wasn't as... I was able to experience the whole story.
Right.
Which is good.
Yeah, it's like one of the cool things I've noticed with FF4 is I've only played I think about 3 hours, like nearly 4 hours, and I already have a full team of 5.
Yeah, it doesn't
that's quick.
Your team swaps out a lot though.
True. I lost Teller and I lost Kane pretty early.
No one of any actual intrinsical value. I actually get weaker when I level up.
Yeah,
I'm Tenba.
Yeah, Teller's an old man, so he loses stats when he levels up. So stupid. It's funny though.
It's hilarious, but it's kind of crap.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think FF4 is really good. I look forward to playing more.
I did start playing it on
Steam.
Yeah, I was on Steam. That was a few years ago now. I just never finished
And you beat it on DS a long time ago as a teenager.
I did. Oh, I don't think I ever. Oh Jesus!
And one thing it's kind of annoying that you don't get this option, but I will say the English dub in FF4 is actually really good.
Yeah, it is. It's actually surprisingly high quality.
Like, wow, if you get an actual all-star cast that gives a shit, suddenly the acting quality goes up. Suddenly, I don't want to tear my ears out.
Well, you telling me you don't need movie actors to make your game good?
I know, crazy, right?
No, you have to Game of Thrones all the dialogue.
So stupid.
That's FF16's biggest problem next to its side content.
I mean, we play Japanese, so that doesn't affect us.
Well, we get the subtitles from the English version, so it does affect us.
You're right, we get dub titles. My favorite kind of subtitles.
That's so fun. Oops. Go away.
That could have gone better.
Go away, I'm Zelda. Oh, we could actually talk about, since it's relevant right now, Marvel Tokon is...
Yeah.
The beta is still technically out at the time of the stream.
Yeah, it stops tomorrow.
Yeah, like in the morning.
Man, I had quite the fucking adventure trying to get that fucking game to work on my computer.
What a clusterfuck you had.
It's so stupid.
It's all because of certain hardware limitations because of Sony.
Yeah. Yeah, just taking a sip first before I explain.
Taking a sippy boy.
Okay.
Here's the deal.
So, you want to play Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, the new hit fighting game from Arc System Works based on Marvel Comics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
although I have a thing for you.
Assuming you are not on PS5 or Windows 11, and you're on Windows 10. So here's what you have to do. You cannot play on Linux, because anti-cheat will not work because they don't want it to. So if you're on Linux, tough shit, right? Of course the cat gets up.
She always does.
So if you're a Linux gamer, you're out of luck. You can't play Tokon at all. Because Sony doesn't want you to, because they think you're cheaters.
It's like, oh, that's so nice of you.
So you install Windows 10. You boot it up. Then it says, nope, error code. It doesn't matter which error code you get.
Error code 100000.
But you get an error code that basically says you're not allowed to play. So you look up these solutions. It's like, okay, oh, perfect. I have to delete this file. It's called WinRing or some bullshit.
It's called System 32.
System 32, yeah. It's like, oh, okay, so I have to delete these folders, right? So I go look up these folders that I need to delete, these files. Turns out I don't have them on my Windows 10 anyway, so it wouldn't have made a difference. So I was like, okay, well...
I was like, well, that's just fucking fantastic.
Screw this. This is bullshit. I'm uninstalling and I'm deleting the easy anti-cheat.
I'm ranting on Twitter. I'm gonna have a hissy Julian fit.
Right. So keep that last part in mind with the easy anti-cheat. It'll be important later. So
it's gonna come full circle, I promise.
So I tell myself, okay, well, basically I can't play this game with the beta, which means I can't play the game when it launches. So I may as well not buy it, right? And I haven't bought it, by the way, because that shit's expensive.
Yeah, $160 for all the content's a little kind of fucking crazy.
It's batshit. Complete batshit.
What do you go?
It's like, okay.
So
I just don't get to play it. And then I wait for Twitter to come up with other ideas. It's like, okay, well,
Twitter solved my problems.
How can we get Tokon to work on Windows 10? And it turns out... the reason you, Shane, can play it, but not me, is because you have a different motherboard to me.
That's so cool.
So it turns out, if you have an MSI or an Asus motherboard, Tokon will just not work normally. Now, this seems like a completely ridiculous restriction.
It sure does.
That doesn't need to exist. And you'd be right. But the reality is, if you have one of these motherboards, then you need to do the following. You need to go into your BIOS when you boot up your computer. You need to look for something called virtualization in your BIOS and turn that on. Then you boot into Windows 10 and you turn on something called core isolation, which apparently blocks malicious code from tampering with your high security stuff.
Well, that isn't on by default, we'll never know.
Exactly. Why that isn't on by default, I will never know. But you turn that on, then you restart it, and you should be able to play Marvel Tokon on Windows 10.
And get your ass kicked online, so it was completely pointless.
Actually, I was playing today, and I did pretty decently. So
it's because you played Magneto.
Yes, Magneto is very strong. That is true. He's very, very good.
I am really liking Magneto.
He's fun, and his theme song is so good.
It's probably the best song in the game.
The best song in the game, easily. It's so fucking good.
I think those songs honestly should have had all lyrics, to be honest.
A lot of them should, yeah. So yeah. Actually, I missed a part of my story, so...
Excuse me, why backtrack?
So let's wind back a bit. So I turn on all these things that I have to do with my BIOS for whatever bloody reason. So I fix that up. Sorry, I was just watching you spin that thing. I thought you were going to chuck it like that.
You're mesmerized.
So then I reinstall the beta because I had uninstalled it previously. And I'm like, okay, now that I've done that, I want to test it.
After rage quitting.
and then this notification pops up. It's like, sorry, you don't have Easy Anti-Cheat installed.
And you're just like...
And I'm like...
Why don't you re-download it, you stupid freaking...
Literally, it's like, why did you not reinstall Easy Anti-Cheat when I had already deleted it? Should it not just come pre-packaged with the download? Nope. Turns out it doesn't work like that. So I had to literally go to Shane's computer, copy his Easy Anti-Cheat executable, and put it in my computer just to run the fucking game at 58 frames a second with 95-degree temperatures on my CPU.
Apparently that's happening to everybody.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so... Well, playing that game on PC, it's gonna suck ass. Like, big time.
I mean, I'm having fun.
Well, having fun is different from your fucking CPU being cooked.
Yeah. It's actually kind of good that I'm not playing it right now.
Well, yeah. It's just...
Imagine streaming.
It's just so dumb. You should not have to get an entire fucking $1,000 console to play a beta properly.
No, I agree.
Without your fucking computer fucking setting your motherboard on fire, potentially.
Thanks, Sony.
It's so stupid. And apparently, the reason people's CPUs are running hot is because it's running on a single core thread, the beta, when it should be running on multiple threads because this is your computer, not a PlayStation.
Yeah. That's so fast.
So that's why the temperatures are going fucking crazy. And I've had multiple crashes playing today.
That's crazy. I haven't had a single crash. Is it literally just because of your motherboard?
No, it's because it's running too hot. My CPU is overheating.
God. That's never... Oh, oops. Uh-oh. That will work.
Yeah, so...
That will work.
Can I technically run the game? Yes. Should I run the game? No, because it will set my computer on fire. So I basically have to leave it at that until they patch the game so that it doesn't run on a single core thread.
Which hopefully will be done by the time
it launches.
I mean, this was the beta. Surely they'll be like, okay, yeah, this is a little too crazy.
It's ridiculous. It's very, very silly.
It is. Well, by the way, we're about to finish this dungeon. I hope you're happy.
Yeah. Kami says, sounds like it's not worth buying then.
It's not worth buying at the moment.
It's not worth buying on PC because of these technical issues, right?
Yeah.
If you had a PS5...
Then you have no problem.
Then you should be fine. Hell, you could buy it physically while you're still allowed to, right? Go for it, honestly.
Go fucking
I think the game is actually really fun. I enjoy playing it.
I'm enjoying it a lot, and I think it just needs a few more characters. I don't think there's enough characters to keep me coming back.
Yeah, 20 is too little for launch.
And even with DLC planning, it's not enough.
Yeah, it's just... Hello, cat.
Hello, you.
Yeah, so... Dragon Ball FighterZ had 24 characters at launch, 3 of which you had to unlock.
Yeah, and that's a 3v3.
Yeah. And that's fine. I think a 24 character roster for a tag game is actually fine. 20's pushing it for me.
It's only like it's like 4 teams.
5 teams.
Yep, sorry, 5 teams. Sorry, yeah. I got distracted when the wolf hit me.
Yeah. Cohen says, makes me think of the Playdate sketch Mega 64 did. I haven't seen that one because I don't particularly like those guys, to be honest.
Yeah. Remember when they did the Evangelion thing and got Tiffany Grant?
I remember something worse that they did, actually. I think the cat wants to sit on me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Say hello. There, she says hello.
Right in the microphone. Okay, got you now. No, Mega 64 decided it would be absolutely hilarious to make fun of Dead or Alive fans who are upset that DOA X3 was not coming to the West.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course they would do that.
Yeah, so...
Ow. So
they think it's absolutely hilarious that people complain about censorship and games being... Okay, DOX3 was not actually banned, but it may as well be banned. Like, on in a technical way, right? Like a soft ban. So they think it's absolutely hilarious, and then when people pushed back and said, basically you're shitting on people for having legitimate complaints, they said, oh, it was just jokes, guys, it was just jokes.
They always say
But some of
shit
you
like
took
that.
it very seriously, and that's who we're making fun of. It's like, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, because, you know, those people who complained don't have valid criticisms, you're so right.
Yeah, because criticizing censorship is cringe and really funny to make fun of, guys.
They just got butthurt because I got called out for having a shit opinion.
Well, they clearly... Yeah. Fuck them. I don't like them.
They're an asshole.
Koi says that the cat's name Yellowichi by any chance? No.
No.
She has a brown face, but no, she's not called Yellowichi.
She says chocolate brown, but not that brown.
No, she's a Burman. She has a chocolate face, but a white body.
He's very fuzzy.
Yep.
I like because of this cat. I'm starting to get Burman videos on my YouTube.
Yeah. No,
They're
that's
very
YouTube's,
fuzzy.
That's YouTube's fault. They shouldn't be fucking listening to us.
Yeah.
I've turned off all fucking Google tracking on my phone for like advertising stuff like that. So my algorithms don't hear me say anything.
That's good.
But your algorithms through your phone definitely hear you.
And I'm just like, that's
and therefore
so good.
they hear me.
Now, I will be right back. I'm just going to use the little boy's room.
Alright.
I'll see you in a sec.
Yep. You do that.
You're not going to have nice, interesting conversations without me, are you?
I stream on my own, so I can make conversations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll miss all the interesting ones.
I'll just talk about JRPGs for a little longer.
You go for it. Chat, go crazy. Tell him he's wrong.
Right. So one of the things I wanted to mention about JRPGs, because I kind of got sidetracked earlier. So, the guys over at Resident Arc, they basically put together a list of like the five most important JRPGs, basically. Like basically the JRPG Bible, and all the disciples that descend from these 5 JRPGs, like they all come back together. They all come back together from those 5. Choi. Thanks for showing up to the stream. Is this the PC port? Yes, it is. Well, not really a PC port technically, but I know what you mean. And yes, we're playing the PC version. Chrono Trigger on top. Not according to this list. It's not about how good the JRPG is. It's about the specific like tropes and ideas and even subgenres that are established by these five, right? Okay. So Resident Arc says the five JRPGs that all JRPGs kind of like owe their existence to is Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, Megami Tensei, Ys 1. What's the fifth one? I'm trying to remember right now, but the name escapes me. What was it? Kyle, what it was it? I'm drawing a blank. But basically it's like Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is basically like the JRPG, like the JRPG of all time, so to say. Final Fantasy followed after, basically establishing a lot of other tropes. Ys is the action RPG. That's where the action RPG came from. And Megami Tensei, which therefore means like Digital Devil Saga, SMT, Persona. That's like dungeon crawling. Oh, I remember the fifth one now. Megami Tensei is like dungeon crawling and monster catching and stuff like that. And the fifth one is Phantasy Star. It's the first JRPG to introduce science fiction to the genre.
I'm back, boys.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We got someone in chat.
Oh, hello.
A new person.
Rick.
Called Choi. What Choi? I don't know how to pronounce
Choi.
it. Choi.
Your name's Choi. Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I just went pause because I just went somewhere and got cinnamon biscuits for us.
I got some yummy.
I got yummy cinnamon bicky. They're soft bake.
Alright, I'll have one.
Steak.
Alright, take the big one.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'll eat in a little bit. We gotta get back to playing.
But yeah, I was basically explaining. So, I was explaining like the five JRPGs that established like all the tropes and basically everyone owes their existence to them.
It's called Dragon Quest.
Yeah, well,
Basically.
that's number one. Choi says Chrono Trigger on top, and I was basically explaining. It's not about the quality of the JRPG. It's about what established things first.
Exactly.
And I said Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, Phantasy Star, Ys, and Megami Tensei. They're the first five.
Ys was on the Neo Geo. I remember originally.
No, it was on PC first.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Yetta's here.
Icky, yummy.
I guess we can slow walk with Yetta.
We gotta have to. I'm eating.
Honestly, I'm actually surprised how much I blitzed through this dungeon. I've only been streaming for like about an hour, I think.
Well, we said we were gonna do a shorter stream tonight. So.
Yeah, I think I'll probably get up to the temple at a time and then probably stop for the night.
Yeah.
But that's still a fair bit away.
Yeah. If I wasn't sick, we would have started at a normal time, but...
Yeah. I know technically I could just go up to the boss room. You know, I just realized that it didn't even acknowledge to me that I got the master key. I completely wiped that from my mind.
Wow.
She's so cute and fuzzy. Where are her arms?
Where are her organs?
Yeah, organs? You remember when that was a whole thing?
It started with Xenoblade 2, I think.
Yep. Was it Xenoblade 2? I can't remember.
That's the first instance I saw of it.
Yeah, they saw like a thing go and they're like, where is her stomach hanging out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's long enough.
Yeah, Xenoblade 2 is the game where some dumbass feminist complained about the bunny girl blade.
I'm trying to remember which one that was. Are you sure you're not? That might be it. I can't quite remember. I think there was like the big ice girl one as well.
It is.
Yeah, I don't think she's a... Oh yeah, she was a rabbit. Dude, I literally forgot all about that.
Yeah, I think her name's Dahlia or Delia.
That's right. Oh, by the way, we're about to, once again, up to top 10 scariest Zelda moments in Zelda history.
It's time for peak fiction.
Search for absolute cinema. This actually has my favorite track in the whole game.
Yeah, wish I could hear it.
You'll hear it, trust me. Pretty,
Mhm.
Oh no, she's Jacob's laddering.
Really fucked up, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
Well then.
As a child, I was like, I shit myself. What if I became like this?
The crazy part is she has a head on. She has a face on the
Face in
back
her
of her
face.
head.
Yeah, that part kind of is a bit weird. The song is so
Crazy.
cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can hear it. Yeah. That's actually a legitimately creepy song. Twilight Ice Mass.
Twilight.
I know it says Twilight, but it's not spelled correctly, so I made fun of it. Said that bitch flying, Link.
Break that stupid egg.
To break that pencil.
Why, Midna-san?
Why did this that? Wonder if there's a speedrun strat.
Yeah, it's called Spinning the Ball. I like that they just went full Rugrats with the music.
Yeah.
They just go blah blah blah.
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
I love
How many people watching that just got a PTSD flashback.
I like Chucky fighting the Mr. Friends, and he's like on top
the
of
clowns.
He raises his arms.
I have conquered technology.
Wasn't that a whole pose of reference to something?
That's an only place. Planet of the Apes, isn't it?
Was it?
Either that or
I couldn't
not,
tell.
Not 2001: Space Odyssey, but same idea. I think it was Planet of the Apes that was referencing.
There we go. Nice.
Hope I haven't been too quiet on this stream.
Aren't you quiet? No, I think we've been pretty safe, to be honest.
Because I don't really talk that loudly, and the microphone's not close to me. But I'm also sick, so I don't know. Chewy says, never beat Twilight. Because I got stuck after the water temple. What the fuck is this shit? Skull emojis.
This is the Snow Peak Temple. This is like this is the second dungeon after the water temple.
Yeah.
I love this dungeon.
It's a cool dungeon.
I think it. I get it because ice references.
I'll actually just. You know what? I'll just take that W and say yes. I am that smart, actually.
Ow. This music is so freaking good. God, Twilight Princess really is the best Zelda game. It's got the best aesthetic.
But Ocarina of Time exists.
Ocarina of Time is like peak cinema. Because I grew up with it.
I think Ocarina of Time's the highest rated Metacritic game.
I think it is, honestly. It's...
Like
I've never actually...
Like, what, 90, 96, 97?
I've never actually been a super big fan of it, though I did play the 3DS remake, where the camera controls didn't exist. I mean, they didn't exist in the N64 version, but...
And I have not played it because we didn't grow up with an N64. We were PlayStation kids.
Yeah.
Game Boy.
Forever and always, PlayStation boys.
Yeah. Choi says, bro, the boss combat is cool, but what the fuck is the boss design? Is it a Russian nesting doll? A babushka?
Yeah, she kind of is like a babushka doll, but she's a yeti.
Yeah, she's just a yeti. She's wearing a giant coat. A giant fluffy warm coat with cold, yummy Yetis.
And also Bender's here, but we're gonna ignore her for now.
Well, I feel bad. She turned into a fucking freak of nature.
I feel bad, even though she did jump scare me, which warranted her immediate death.
Yeah. The fucking like twitching and eye rolling thing, like that's just straight up horror game shit.
Yeah.
Right there. Cool.
I loved it. The groaning is what sells it, I think.
Yeah. Chewy says Ocarina on top, but Tears of the Kingdom's up there too.
Tears of the Kingdom is a fun game, but I really do think that Breath of the Wild was a bit better. But that's just because I liked it. Ah!
Fucking stampedes on your ass.
I just think Breath of the Wild's simplicity is more my thing.
Yeah.
I think Tears of the Kingdom was just a bit much.
My biggest complaint about Tears of the Kingdom, speaking to someone who hasn't played Tears, but I played Breath of the Wild, I finished that.
Yeah.
Or at least I've beaten it. I haven't finished all the content, but I beat the game. My biggest complaint is that Tears of the Kingdom feels like a glorified, like, expansion.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
More so than its own game.
It is kind of what I wanted. I did just want the same... Sorry, there's so much going on in this fucking cutscene. Look into his
fucking weird zooms.
Picks up fleshlight waifu.
Carry baby wife.
Yeah, carry fleshlight wife.
That's disgusting.
That's pretty fucking nasty. Oh, it's cute.
He picked all those up, by the way.
Carl, I got good news for you.
This is a video game.
Yeah. This is a good video game.
Oh, there we go.
I love it. This dungeon is so freaking cool. Get all the hearts!
Yeah, one day I'll play Ocarina, although because of the remake, now I have to specify that I mean the original Ocarina of Time instead of the new remake.
I love you too. Oh yeah, they drop a heart every time you talk to them.
Oh, that's cute.
I love you. I'm Adam.
I smoke weed.
I smoke weed. I love weed. I'm sorry. I need to stop making fun.
Well, he's not on the channel these days, so...
You have no idea how happy that makes me.
Yeah. Got more comments from Choi. He says, you all see that Insta reel, like Instagram reel, I'm assuming, where a dude with a bunch of figures had a huge Mindaguna statue? No, I haven't. I don't have Instagram. Shane does, but I don't.
I don't use Instagram all that much. Oh, also, what's going on?
Did the game crash?
Uh-oh. I click save and...
Oh dear.
Give it a minute.
Well, that's not good.
The suspense is killing me.
Choi says, bro, the Yeti cutscene's fucking scary. Not as scary as what we're watching right now, it isn't.
No, that Yeti cutscene is by far the #1 scariest moment in Zelda history.
I react like Junji Ito when I see it. Oh, that was scary.
I love that. Did he do that to like some Uma Musume footage and he was just like, oh...
No, that's someone... No. So he was interviewed by Viz Media. I know.
Yeah.
Viz Media. And he reacted to like these other like horror game like things or these other panels, and he said basically, "Wow, that was scary." And then people took that and edited like moe stuff there with a girl going like "boo" or "wow" or something like that. And he goes, wow, that was scary.
I love those edits.
It's really funny. I think the game froze.
Let's just give it a second. I think I had this exact same problem when I played as well.
Last time? Okay. You click a button. Can you open? Okay. It just wanted
I
you
don't
to
know
press
what
A.
I don't know why me spamming buttons brought the menu back. That was really strange.
Weird.
Is this Final Fantasy 14 where I hid the menu?
It's like you're like, I don't know how to get it back.
I don't know what to do. Dude, we're almost done. We've got like only like 4 dungeons to go.
Don't we have like 2 or 3 left?
Well, let's see. We've got Temple of Time, the Sky Temple, the Twilight Realm, Hyrule Castle. We don't have 4 dungeons to go.
Okay.
So we've got to go back to Castle Town now.
Well, I'm glad we finished that dungeon at least.
Yeah, that's actually one of the shorter dungeons.
Yeah, well, that's perfect because
The last one was the Gerudo Desert. That one took a while.
yeah,
But that's a really cool
that
dungeon.
was that the one that took us 3 hours to complete? Or
Yeah, it did take us like about over an hour to beat.
yeah,
That was the last stream.
this guy runs up to you, coughs in your face. You now have COVID. Runs off.
Runs up, butt fucks you, runs away.
What a dickhead.
He's like, well, I've gotten pregnant on several occasions every time this fuckwit shows up.
Choice says it actually froze Lamau. Yeah, it did something.
I don't know what was happening.
Yeah, it was weird. Husband and I sled lots now. Very much fun.
Chunk, you join us at Snow Peak. And I can technically go there if I want to get a heart
If you want
piece.
to lose, yeah.
But we can do that like towards the end.
Yeah.
Because I had a dream that I had sex with me. That is so cool. Thank you for sending that to me.
That is really awesome.
You know, Agatha, that was kind of based in Red Pilled of you.
Glad to be of assistance.
She's one of those bug chasers. She loves bugs. Wrong kind of bug.
Joy says that Twilight sound cue when you teleport is nuts, man.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
I can't really hear it because when we record, we turn down the TV so that it doesn't get on the microphone.
Yeah. We don't have the disposable YouTube money to spend on like cool headphones.
Well, you did have headphones, but they broke. So.
Yeah.
I actually think it's Windows that broke your headphones.
Oh, definitely. I can't connect to my computer anymore. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's some sort of Bluetooth driver issue.
It doesn't make any sense.
It does not need to exist, but hey ho.
Hey, how you come now, Joe?
Hey Shane, rank your favorite Zelda games.
Well, I haven't played a whole lot, but
You played more than me.
Twilight Princess at number 1, Skyward Sword at number 2 because I'm unoriginal, and
That's a hot take. People would fucking shoot you for that one.
I actually like Skyward Sword, but I also am a weeb that likes anime and cute love stories. So what's that say?
Ew, you like anime? That's so cringe.
I don't know. I think the part where Link got thrown the harp during like a big climactic moment, he went, "Yay! I got the harp!" Like he picked up a fucking
That was
item.
funny.
It was so fucking cool.
Ew, if you don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen and all this other hoodweep slop, then you're a fucking loser. I only watch shonen anime. That makes me more of a fan than you.
I think there's one show I never ever want to watch is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, fuck that show.
I will always bring up when Kubo completely fucking owned the author of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, it's so
and I'm
funny.
like, this is why Bleach is just infinitely better.
Bleach is legitimately the most based of the big three of shonen.
Just because of the author.
Dude, Kubo is so fucking based, it's hilarious.
That's what I'm eating, that's why I'm not moving.
Like, yeah, I know, that's fine.
It's all
Like, Kubo fucking took all the people were saying, like, why doesn't Ichigo pair up with Rukia? Why Orihime? And he said, well, if you think you can write better, you can write your own story. Because this is my story. Which, normally that's cringe, but when Kubo says it, it's hilarious, so it's fine.
Rewatching Bleach, I can see why people
Got
make the
upset with it.
mistake of pairing Ichigo with Rukia, but
Absolutely.
it was always going to be Rukia and Renji. They had so much chemistry back in the day.
Yes, and
They grew up together.
And Orihime she dropped a lot of hints, especially early, that she liked Ichigo. Very early. You can see it all over.
And everyone was like, no, but she was supposed to be with fucking Uryu because of that one time.
Yeah, fuck that. No one likes Uryu.
I just think Uryu had potential. He's so one note and kind of boring.
Yeah, well, where we're up to, because we're actually rewatching Bleach, and we will be doing that further tonight.
Possibly, I don't know. Depends how long this goes for.
Well, I think we're going to wrap up soon, to be honest.
No, I'm gonna go at least get to the Temple of Time.
How long will that take?
Like I always said, Carl, it just depends on how long.
Okay.
However long I need.
But yeah, Kubo is so fucking funny. Like, Shane mentioned the the Jujutsu Kaisen author. So Kubo and that guy did a joint interview together, and basically
This was a while ago now.
This is years ago. But Kubo basically told the guy, "Your female characters are shit, and I don't like them."
And I'm like,
Base,
base.
base.
It was like,
So fucking funny.
the female characters suck, and I'm like, yeah, because I'm watching Bleach, and I'm like, there's a lot of great female characters.
Yeah, dude, legit. There are so many good female characters in Bleach. They're cool and they're hot, and they're just
And they fight, but people forget about that.
yeah.
They only focus on Orihime.
Oh yeah, they always go back to Orihime. It's like, yeah, she's annoying, she's boring, she doesn't do any hype moments in aura farming, therefore she sucks.
And it's like
you
no,
guys...
not every character needs to have a sword and do hype moments in aura farming.
Oh my
right?
god, a female character that likes healing her loved ones. Wow, that's the worst character of all time.
What a
I'm told.
fucking novel concept.
So fucking dumb.
Orihime's actually my favorite character.
Joy said, "Who's the shop lady?" And he asked you to zoom in on her.
Oh, that's a Telma. She owns the bar here. There's a lot of baddies,
Yeah.
as the youth say. Paper bag lady. There, now it's fixed.
Paper bag lady. Dumpy fat titties. Oh.
These tits are absolute shit. I'm gonna stop saying that
Stop
now.
running that.
Yeah, I'm done now.
Because I do the voice. That's what happens.
You're right. All I do is just rip your jokes off. Onwards. Now we gotta go through that whole Lost Woods section with the Skull Kid.
Well, if you think we can...
We'll be fine. This doesn't take that long. I know you're itching to go watch some Bleach.
Well, yeah, because we just finished the Soul Society arc, and it was still really good, so...
Yeah, but it's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
And that's the gospel truth.
Yeah, the Arrancar stuff, not perfect.
The Visor arc is literally sleep-inducing. It's so freaking boring.
The Bount arc was worse, and thank fuck it's filler.
Well, that's filler, but the Visor arc is actual canon.
True.
Hey. Have you been fucking my wife secretly?
Hey, do you know about the deep gorge of my wife's pussy?
She's like, no.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I say nothing.
I plead the fifth.
Link, we don't have the fifth here.
We don't have the Fifth Amendment, Link. We're not in America.
We live in
Oh, well, fuck you, I guess.
we live in a misandrous society where only a princess will rule.
We live in a matriarchy. Anyway, here's my fat chud chocobo.
It's a chud chicken. We're just rolling in jokes tonight. Chud chicken, that's the new one.
He's literally a golden chicken.
We're gonna slap that on coffee cups.
What a majestic creature.
He's pretty cool. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty cool.
Choi says,
Oh, right, I forgot.
how many times have you beat the game before?
I think about 5 times, 6 times.
Yeah.
So I know how to play this game, just not very well.
Yeah. I've not actually beat Twilight Princess myself personally. One of the reasons I guess you could say is
You never owned a Wii as a kid.
yeah, it was not my Wii and it was not my game to play, so
Yeah, I mean you could have gone the GameCube version.
I could have, but
I just don't think we ever really knew about the GameCube version.
well, I didn't know Twilight Princess was on the GameCube. I thought it was a Wii game for
Yeah.
a long time because I was a kid.
And this was like early internet.
Yeah, I didn't know the first thing. There were very few GameCube games we actually own. We own both Pokemon Coliseum games, which are very expensive now.
Yeah, Pokemon Melee,
Smash Bros. Yep, we have Melee.
Pokemon Channel,
Pokemon Channel,
And-
Star Fox Adventures,
and Luigi's Mansion.
and Luigi's Mansion,
And that's about it. Oh, and Spider-Man 2.
and Spider-Man 2. Yeah. We did not get a lot of GameCube games, which I'm kind of disappointed about because they're all expensive and they're impossible to buy. But
it's just because we were more PlayStation people.
Yes, we were. We were PlayStation guys. I mean, we liked Nintendo as well, obviously, because we got Game Boys and DSs and Pokemon games, mainly the Pokemon.
We're more handheld Nintendo lovers.
Yes. Absolutely.
I bought the new DS because I wanted to play Pokemon.
Yeah. Choi says, "Oh my god, no Resident Evil 4. Wild as fuck."
we weren't that old.
Yeah. I could barely handle God of War 1 on the PS2. I didn't even finish it.
I couldn't even handle Luigi.
Ow!
I couldn't even handle Luigi's Mansion when I was like an actual child when I was like 10 or 11.
Yeah. No, yeah. I was just too young for those kinds of games. That said, I have actually played Resident Evil 4 on my channel now, so I completed it. It's a fantastic game.
I love Resident Evil.
Yeah. The original one, by the way. Fuck that fucking remake.
Like that stupid chudding remake.
No. Calling it a chudding remake would imply it's a good one.
That's true.
Joy asks, you guys at least played Shaolin Monks? No. That's a Mortal Kombat game.
No, I didn't.
We didn't grow up with Mortal Kombat. What? Some of them banned for us?
Yeah, MK9 got banned.
MK9 was banned for us.
Oh yeah, we're from Australia, so yeah.
Well, we try not to advertise that because YouTube will ask for our ID, Shane.
Do they?
If you say it enough times, I'm sure they will. That's why we keep it on the down low. Well, I say
our accents are very ambiguous and not a dead giveaway.
Dude, I've had people in my stream ask, "Where are you from? Which country are you from?" And it's like,
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's just fucking weird, honestly. Because these guys come out of nowhere, ask me, and then they never come back to my stream. It's like, why'd you fucking ask me then?
Some people are like, "Ew, what? Are you from that? Ew."
It's bizarre. Really bizarre. Like, what? Am I not fucking bogan enough, cunt, for you to know where I'm from? You fucking dickhead.
Are you not totally enough of the Total Club?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. So we didn't grow up with Mortal Kombat. We actually did play Mortal Kombat 9. This is back... So we have a little bit of story, I guess. We had a martial arts friend acquaintance.
Yeah, we did martial arts for a few years.
Yeah, he imported MK9 from Southeast Asia. I think it was not Singapore, was it? Indonesia.
I think it was Singapore actually.
It might have been Singapore. He imported a Southeast Asian copy of MK9. This is back when the game was banned.
Yeah.
And we borrowed it and got to play that. So that was my first exposure, at least, to Mortal Kombat. And boy, what a fucking first impression, because that shit is violent as fuck.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. But yeah, at the time, there was a big push in our country. It was like a national push.
This was before the R rating came out, which is how we got MK9 actually in the country eventually.
So Choi seems to be American, so...
a lot of people are, and that's okay.
So, in case you don't know, we have a government-regulated classification board. Now, that's already a problem for multiple reasons, but I won't bother go into the details about why that's a problem. Just know that it's different from the ESRB, which is a self-regulated industry board. Our classification board has generally 5 ratings, which is G for everyone, PG for pretty much everyone, mainly like slightly older children, M, which is recommended for teenagers around 15 years of age, MA, which basically says if you're not 15 or older, then you're definitely not supposed to watch it or play this or whatever. And then R rating is for adults.
Yeah.
Right? So basically, video game stores like EB Games are not allowed to sell to you R-rated games if they believe you're under 18.
Yeah, before 2011, we actually had no R rating system.
For
like 18,
games.
yeah, for 18 plus.
Yeah, we had it for movies, but not for games. So there was a big push nationally when Mortal Kombat 9 got banned.
There it is.
For like signatures and petitions and industry like lobby stuff. Basically forced the classification board to actually give games the R rating because it was sick of the censorship, right? And we eventually got it. That's good news. The bad news, we still get banned games here.
Yep.
So the R rating didn't fucking matter. It was just there for games like Mortal Kombat. So any of your fucking quote unquote weird Guna anime games, if they get banned, tough shit. Because we live in a dystopian shithole.
At least in Australia.
Yeah. Choi says Aussies had it hard. Us Americans got to play the violent games at any age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
We're nuts. We're kooky over here.
We got... Our government is full of cookers. Not you and me, though. We're fine. Definitely those kinds.
There he is, little fucker.
Yeah. I could go on all night about the government, how much I hate it, but...
Then they'll kick down our door.
Yeah. Choi says, you'll fight with real-life bows and still can't fight them virtually. Yeah. It's just dumb. Every country has some random nonsense. Why the fuck did your government give a fuck?
Because we live in a nanny state.
Yeah. Culturally, in our country, we have the prison guards and we have the prisoners, which I guess makes sense because we were a prison colony at one point in our history. But basically, since day one, we've always had those kind of like nanny state, prison guard like types of people who want to micromanage our lives. We've always had those. I know every country has those kinds of people, but we have a particular history with those types that basically, like we're always butting heads, at least down here.
It's not fun, to be honest.
No, it's not.
Gonna be honest, I don't actually enjoy it.
But anyway, that's a whole fucking discussion. It's not really worth getting into tonight.
Yeah. We got more important things to do, like talk about Zelda and how much I wanna hold her hand.
Well, I wanted to see if you could talk about this on stream, actually. Like,
yeah.
Rate your favorite Final Fantasy games, because we were talking about that tonight.
I have played a fair bit of Final Fantasy, but I haven't played like enough entries to really do that.
Just talk about the ones you like.
Okay, well, I love Final Fantasy IV. I played that like a lot. It scared me.
Did you beat 4 twice?
Yeah, I beat 4 twice. I beat it on New Game Plus. Final Fantasy X is still my favorite Final Fantasy game. I know it technically... Your first is always your favorite, right? And I guess that's technically true with...
Well, what a fucking pick to say your first Final Fantasy, though.
Yeah. It's what got me into the franchise, because I watched my friend's dad play it.
Oh, that's true. You did do that.
Yeah, that's how I learnt about it.
Yeah, then you asked for it for your birthday or Christmas?
I got Final Fantasy X when I turned 10.
Yeah, how appropriate.
I know, it's kind of funny.
Nah. It's, that's a hell of a fucking game to start off with on Final Fantasy. So, FF10's your favorite, Final Fantasy. What else would you consider in, like, your top 3, top 5? Come on, dude, you know the answers.
Yeah, sorry, it was because Minda said something and I'm just like, wait a minute, what was I supposed to be doing? I don't
What
know.
are your thoughts on FF7 and FF9, Shane?
Oh, I love them.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to remember how to move the stupid statue out of the way. Because I kind of got lost in a conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Final Fantasy IX I loved a lot. I know that has some localization problems, but...
Pretty much every Final Fantasy game has localization
yeah, what
issues.
freaking doesn't?
Very annoying. Choi says that Skull Kid looks Australian, to be honest.
Yeah, he's always up to no good.
Racist.
Oh, so mean.
Choi says Final Fantasy is hard to like. Was too dumb to play 6, barely had the patience for JRPGs. Well, I mean, if you were a kid and you had a very particular, like, ADHD brain, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
I guess. He asked, is FF10 the one with the gun blades? No, that's Final Fantasy 8.
Yeah, that's 8. 10 is the one with the ha 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 scene.
Yeah, it's the one with the laughing scene.
It's what everyone loves.
Ha 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 ha. It's what everyone makes fun of, even though within the context of the story, the laughing scene actually not only makes perfect sense, but it's actually a character development scene.
It is.
It develops character, which everyone loves talking about with like, yeah, I want good character interactions, and then they make fun of that, not understanding why it's important.
Yeah.
Because they're smart.
I want to play it on the channel someday, so who knows, maybe one of these days we will.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny?
I figured it out. It turns out I just need to stab a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 I actually played.
Yeah, you
like,
actually played
recently.
Final Fantasy 7, and I've been meaning to.
Yeah, the good one, not the remake.
Yeah, the real Final Fantasy 7.
Not that fake Final Fantasy 7 that guy won't stop fucking trying to sell to people.
Maximilian, dude.
Him too, Namaguchi or whatever.
Oh, Hamaguchi.
Hamaguchi,
Naoki
yeah.
Hamaguchi, the director.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you got to sell the game he's working on, Shane. That's
Yeah, but
normal.
it's like he won't shut up about it, and he annoys me.
Well,
It's
unfortunately, that's part of the... that's the name of the game, Shane.
Yeah, I know.
I will say, actually, like, kind of learning about the history of Square Enix with Final Fantasy made me realize that the true evil is making your company go public.
Yeah, I can see why you would think
Like,
that.
Putting your company on the stock market, it kills your art. Like, it really does. Like, oh, but Nintendo's on the stock market and they have very creative games. And I'm like, yeah, but they also do stupid shit that they only do because they're public,
Yeah.
not because they're private.
Isn't that always nice when companies like to fuck us over, like with upping console costs and online subscription costs and
Oh, especially the online subscriptions. Hey, do you want to spend
$80 on
$80
online?
a year or more so that you could play online on your console, even though you already pay for your internet?
And rent maybe like 5 GameCube games?
Fucking brilliant.
5 heroes.
Choi says, character development, I want titties and explosions. Well, good news, Choi. I want all 3.
I want all 3 in that and more.
Yeah. Choi says, FF7 Remake is my only exposure to the game. It's fucking awesome. Skull emojis. Well, don't I have some news for you?
Yeah, that it's not
You
actually a
may
remake.
not be playing a sequel to the original FF7 without realizing it.
Yeah, you're playing a sequel to the movie.
Yeah, I think anyone who wants to call themselves an FF7 fan should go out of their way to play the original.
Well, I think
At least.
to a certain degree, I don't blame people for picking up the remake first, expecting it to be like, you know, what
The
it's
remake
supposed
they
to
always
be,
asked for. Yeah.
or you know, trying to get into the franchise because that's what it was marketed as.
Well,
But it's not Final Fantasy VII. It's 80 hours in a town that takes 2 hours to beat in the original game.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? So if
It's the hardest slope ever to climb ever. Oh, fuck!
oh, shit. Yeah, so like, because I remember this back in the day, right? Like
Back in my day.
All the way back in 2006, there were 2 trailers that came out that everyone was really, really excited for. It was Versus 13 and Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yep.
This is all the way back in 2006, maybe a couple years difference, because technically...
Back in that PS3 tech demo thing they did.
Yeah. But technically, it was a tech demo on the PS3. It was like, oh yeah, just showing off what it looks like. And everyone wanted that as the Final Fantasy VII Remake.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah, what they wanted was the original turn-based game, reimagined with 3D models, like better 3D models, and voice acting.
Yeah.
Right?
It was just to show that we've come from blocky N64 looking character models to like actual proper renders.
Yeah, a lot of
which is what everyone wanted.
Yeah, a lot of people were expecting FF7 Remake to be like Resident Evil 1 Remake, where it takes the original concept and just gives it a fresh coat of paint and doesn't actually change it much else beyond that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, and you'd actually see the sales numbers reflect that expectation, right? So the first part of the remake trilogy, that sold around 7 to 10 million.
Yeah.
It was still less than the original. That sold about 15 million, but
selling on a broken promises and
well, that's the thing. A lot of those people bought the remake thinking it was going to be that PS3 demo finally fully realized. Wow, one disc that contains the entire game. It's exactly what I wanted.
It contains all of
and
disc one, and that's great. That's a lot of content.
And then they played it, and a lot of people were not happy about what actually transpired.
It turns out it was a 2020 version of Pokemon ZA.
Yeah, it's a sequel. That's what it is. It's not actually a remake.
It's a sequel in a circular town that takes like 5 minutes to get from point A to point B.
Yeah, so then Rebirth came out, and that did not sell as well. That estimates put it at about half the sales of the first remake part.
Oh,
and I mean, can you blame people for not buying the Rebirth? Because they bought remake under the assumption it was actually a remake and not a sequel.
That's what
it
I
actually says remake.
That's what I wanted it, but then they censored Tifa's outfit, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not getting it.
Yeah, that's the first problem.
Like, it's one thing that it's not the same story, which I can forgive because, you know, Nomura loves doing this shit.
Loves this stupid bullshit, yeah.
Yeah, also, I'm gonna leave the temple for a second. I'm gonna go get one of the last skills.
Yeah. The Tifa thing, kind of... That's kind of the first sign of trouble, at least for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like, oh, okay, so you just gotta disrespect your legacy like that.
Yeah. I don't knock people for playing the FF7 remake first, but it's just... I do encourage at least playing the original. I know it doesn't look the best, but it's a classic for a reason.
I mean...
I mean, by today's standards, it's very old looking.
No, I get it. Like, Final Fantasy VII was like the AAA game.
Yeah.
Of the time, so I don't know how the AAA game of the time is somehow less relevant or less good nowadays.
Literally, it's the...
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It looks old, therefore it must be bad.
It's old, so therefore new thing better. It's like
I love how the camera breaks every single fucking time I get hit by one of the dogs.
Yeah. Okay. Got a couple comments more.
We're so loved tonight.
I
love
blah
it.
blah
Thank you,
blah
guys.
something Eris's hairpin or something blah 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 Sephiroth going through time or something. It's awesome. We'll agree to disagree, I guess. I saw an OG FF7 speedrun, so I played it basically. Oh, dude. No.
No, dude.
That doesn't count. I'm sorry, that doesn't count. Eccentric Doggo actually showed up. Hey.
Hey, Doggo, welcome to the stream.
You're very late. It's also late here, and we...
Yeah, we're not going to be on for very much longer. We also started quite late.
Yeah. Doggo says, I can't find time nowadays for one JRPG, and these motherfuckers want me to find time for 3.
It's better to just pick and choose. It's the rule of threes.
Yeah. Also, hi.
Yeah, also hello.
Choi says, most of us newbies have a hard time playing JRPGs. I do not agree with that, for one reason. Most people were children when they played FF7. Most people were children when they played Final Fantasies 1 through 6. They were children when they played 8 through 9 and even 10. I don't see why these games are suddenly unplayable for modern audiences now. That just doesn't make sense to me.
It's more... I mean, if you have a full-time job and you have no time to do, like, extensive, long things, I can understand that to a certain degree, but...
Yes, but that's not what the comment said. It said newbies.
Yeah.
Like, there is no greater example of a newbie than a kid. And kids were able to play these games just fine. Like, did they know how to play the game optimally? No, because they were kids. But did they play the game and eventually beat the game and usually replay it multiple times? Yes. That happened a lot. A lot of people have stories like that. So I don't see how, especially if you're an adult, why that would be impossible for you to wrap your head around. Like, I don't know. I definitely don't agree with that.
It's just about how much you're willing to put up with. I know JRPGs can be quite long, but if you're enjoying the time playing them, then that time kind of flies by.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about modern releases of these old JRPGs. They give you a lot of quality of life updates that allow you to get through the paths that otherwise would take forever, like grinding, for example.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I've been down there. I'm gonna go.
So they speed that up a lot.
Yeah, I can understand not wanting to play long RPGs, but they're good, I promise.
I agree that you shouldn't...
You shouldn't play 3 of them at once, that's stupid.
You shouldn't be rotating between JRPGs, because you will burn yourself out.
Yeah, and you're just gonna You're gonna start blending details together, and then it's like, well, now you just get overwhelmed, and it just gets tedious.
Yeah. So, you gotta...
Oh, I have done this, never mind.
Yeah, you gotta take an RPG... Play that as much as possible. Like, if you don't like it, then stop playing. Then that's fine.
Yeah, no,
but if you do enjoy it, play it to the end.
JRPGs aren't for everybody, and they don't have to be.
That's fine as well, but that doesn't mean Final Fantasy should be should be an action series.
Yeah,
right?
I can understand the sentiment of wanting to be one because, well, ever since Kingdom Hearts came out, we've all wanted it to be a little bit like a Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, but Kingdom Hearts is Kingdom Hearts. Ease is Ease. Yep. Tales of is Tales of. Why can't Final Fantasy be Final Fantasy, you know?
Yeah, no, I getcha.
And that's not just my opinion. Like, there's a lot of, like, older RPG fans who are like, well...
It's like, it's all about just putting the time into something if you, like, really care about it.
Well, it's not even... That's the thing. It's not the customers that are the problem here. Well, they have problems, obviously, but specifically with JRPGs, it's the companies themselves who think that there's no market for JRPGs, which is not true at all.
Yeah. I mean...
But good luck trying to convince investors in a publicly traded company, because I think that's the main reason turn-based RPGs are considered this, like, outdated, antiquated genre.
Yeah. I think nothing's a better indicator that people want turn-based RPGs than, well, Expedition 33 sold how much? Megabucks.
Did it sell like 5 million in a month?
Yeah.
That's crazy good numbers.
I know I don't actually consider it an indie game because it's not.
It's not an indie game.
Yeah, indie games can afford Charlie Cox, the TV actor. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Like, it started off as an indie game.
Yeah,
but
it used to look different.
But it became a published game when they gave them basically $10 million.
Yeah.
In a budget. And, you know, like, actors.
Yeah.
Real actors. It's just silly. Cohen says, I thought that was Link smoking a joint.
I must have missed that moment. I'm sorry.
I must have missed it too. Troy says, it's like asking someone to watch WWE. There's real drama worth investing in, but good luck making someone be invested as a newbie.
It doesn't have the WWE isn't as good as it used to be back in the day, so I wouldn't actually recommend it.
Yeah, I actually would not recommend watching WWE today. Like, the modern stuff. It's crap. I'm sorry. It's crap.
I wouldn't actually recommend watching the older stuff because what's the point? It's something you grew up with at the time, and now it's just... Seeing matches is cool, but
I don't know.
The magic isn't there for someone who hasn't seen it before.
I feel like if WWE were actually smart, and they released the Uncensored Attitude Era in like a DVD compilation or something like that, like a collection.
That'd be nice.
That would be worth investing into, because then you can just sell it basically like live action anime, quote unquote.
Yeah.
With like these dramatic storylines.
I love
that'd be
how
fine.
like over the top and dramatic it was. It was so fun.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
But yeah, I mean, there is something to say about how hard it is to market WWE, especially these days, if you didn't grow up with it.
Yeah.
Because who wants to watch...
Who wants to watch a bunch of guys pretend to fight?
Well, not just that, but guys pretending to fight and doing it badly.
Yeah, especially some fights. Some are like painfully obvious.
Yeah, no, WWE is,
A lot of Undertaker
what a
fights.
shame.
Undertaker is always just such a treat. I love that guy.
Oh yeah, I fucking love Undertaker. He's my favorite. Yeah.
Got a cool podcast too.
Coey says, I swore I just checked back into here. I thought he was using a stogie. Stogie.
A Stogie. Yeah. No, it's just Link being Link. What the hell was that?
Just Link letting Midna bounce on his I'll stop.
Yeah, oh, we're at it again. If I were to recommend an actual, like, original JRPG like Final Fantasy X, I'd say 10, because it's the easiest to get into. It's got voice acting, it's got groundbreaking CGI for the time. Like, it was 2001 and it still looks fantastic. As much as that remaster doesn't look as good.
Actually, that is a discussion. Like, I mentioned Resident Arc, right? They actually did a podcast about, like, JRPGs for beginners.
Yeah.
The one argument I heard against FF10 is the gem system.
The sphere grid.
Yeah, the sphere
The
grid.
gem system.
Excuse me.
The swings.
Yeah, no, that's a separate thing. That's not on the internet or the channel yet.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant to say the sphere grid. Because the sphere grid
Yeah,
can take a little bit to wrap your head around, from what I understand.
It was like the first skill tree in gaming.
I don't know about the first skill tree in gaming.
Well,
but
it's
certainly
like
in
a
Final Fantasy.
It's like a skill tree, like an actual like skill tree.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've looked into it, but I do remember seeing something about it being the first.
Yeah, I feel like because FF10 definitely has like a lot of stuff going into it that would make you think, oh yeah, this is like palatable for a Western audience, which I really hate that fucking term. Because
yeah, I don't
of
like
what they
saying
do
that.
to appeal to people like them. But yes, FF10 is still a really good JRPG, obviously.
Yeah, I love it.
One of the reasons I played 4 actually is because it's actually the easiest Final Fantasy to get into that has a good story as well. Right?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 4 is really good.
Like, yeah, there's FF6 and there's FF7
and it's maybe a bit too hard for some people who have never played a Final Fantasy game before.
only if you play on the hardest difficulty, but you don't have...
I struggled on normal, and I've played it before.
I mean, if you're talking about the Mist Dragon, I eventually figured out the trick to that.
No, I mean the
so-
friggin' Mist Dragon. I mean more like the big octopus boss was a little challenging.
Oh yeah, the
but
Octomammoth.
yeah, he was tough.
That was easy for me, at least on my playthrough.
Cagnazo, I don't know. You haven't fought him yet, I don't think.
Don't think I have, no.
Yeah, you will. He was the first wall I hit in the game.
Yeah. Sorry, just blowing my nose. Sorry.
I'm just gonna head into the Temple of Time. Then I think we're probably gonna turn
we'll
off for
wrap
the
up.
night.
Yeah. Actually, that's
I
something.
just did a bit of side content.
Yeah. Like, that's actually one of the reasons I started playing FF4, because it was recommended. Like, I'm not a beginner of JRPGs. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
It's just the discussions around Final Fantasy have made me interested in actually like playing them properly. So I was just like, oh, fuck it, why not just do 4?
Yeah.
It's a very small game, doesn't take up a lot of space.
You've played Dissidia, so now you can actually experience what these characters were actually like.
Yeah. I mean, I've always kind of liked Cecil, even in Dissidia.
Yeah.
He wasn't my favorite. My favorite were
Was Furion because he was voiced by Johnny on Bosch.
yep, Furion and Titus. They were my favorites.
I love Titus. I think he's one of the greatest Final Fantasy protagonists of all time. As much as people think, oh, he just cries and laughs a lot. And it's like,
Ew, you like the cringe, ha
wah.
guy
It's
who
like-
cries over his daddy?
it's like, yes, I do.
What? You're like a protagonist that has problems?
That's
You're
cringe.
A fucking dummy. My characters are awesome and never have anything wrong with them.
My favorite character is Lightning. No, wait, no, she's not.
My favorite is Cloud, and he's never had anything bad happen to him.
And he's cool.
You know the spoilers to that.
Yeah.
So.
And I self-insert as him, and I get to fuck my big turtle girlfriend.
Yeah, that's all. Right, I'll just read chat and we can talk about the FF7 thing just briefly. Cause...
Yeah.
Oops.
Because we're gonna start heading off in a minute.
Okay, we got yet another person in our chat.
Hey, welcome.
Coke free since 2015.
Coke free. Welcome to the stream.
He says, I found you on Subway Facebook. That's how I found you YouTube and Twitch. Can you play idle restaurants for YouTube playables? We don't have a Twitch channel, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we only stream on YouTube, I'm sorry.
And why Subway Facebook? Right.
That's well, weird. To be fair, we do have a Facebook page, we just haven't used it in so many years.
Yeah. Can we play idle restaurants for YouTube playables? I don't even know what you're talking about, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we don't understand.
Don't understand what you're saying. Doggo says, hot take, I like the English dub of FF10. It is a good dub.
I love it.
I'll even say the FF10 localization is actually pretty decent.
I think it's probably the best localization job that Square Enix has actually ever done, to be honest.
Considering what they had to work with, right? Because they had to work with like very rigid mouth animations as well, right? That's one of the things I know about.
Yeah.
They had to work with rigid mouth animations, so not every word could be literally translated. Like, okay.
Yeah.
That's something... Like, people get upset by that. I don't really see the point of getting upset over that, because you can't really change that. You can't fix that on your end.
And they worked closely with the original Japanese, like, team, so...
Yeah, the localizer actually worked with the head writer of FF10, and they went back and forth, basically talking about the story, and like, what did you mean by this thing, for example?
Yada, 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 and that's really good. That's how it should be done.
Yeah, like... I'm pretty sure there's a story where it was something about a line where he thought the line was talking about Auron, but it was actually talking about someone else.
Yeah.
And he asked the writer, it's like, is this what you meant by it? And then he said, no, I was actually talking about this character with that, but we could say it was bad writing on my part that wasn't clear enough, or that it would have been better if I was talking about Auron in this specific scene, but I didn't, but whatever. So that was the original. Anyway, the point is, when you actually have a legitimate, good faith collaboration between localizer and head writer, it's almost like the game would be fine.
And it was beloved, and it sold like millions of copies.
Yeah. Fucking crazy, right? But yeah. Do you know... With the Expedition 33 thing, like, did you ever see those tweets where it's like, Expedition 33 did what is it's like, it brings JRPGs back to what it really matters, or it's back to its roots, or it did it better than anyone ever.
It did Persona 5 again.
Yeah, and people were posting memes where it's like, history of JRPGs, Final Fantasy 7, Persona 5, Expedition 33, and nothing in between anything.
But before Expedition 33, there was only Mario.
Yeah. I fucking hate that.
That makes me lol.
Yeah,
it was only Mario.
I fucking love. So that's a reference to the Last of Us TV show where the head writer basically implied
that video games didn't exist.
That video games didn't matter. There was only Mario, and then The Last of Us changed everything, kind of thing. And people went wild with that. It's so fucking funny.
That is probably one of the greatest quotes ever.
It's one of the greatest because it's hilarious. One of the worst. And this is kind of the same issue as well, where it's like, people played Expedition 33, didn't play a JRPG since they were a child playing FF7, and they said, "Oh my god! This is the best JRPG I've ever played since FF7. Nothing existed between then. Nothing mattered in between then," kind of thing. And people were shitting on them for that.
JRPGs were dead to me until now.
Yeah. JRPGs became that icky, weird anime weeaboo shit. And I'm like, motherfucker, JRPGs exist because of the weird anime weeaboo shit, you fucking tourist.
I just love...
So get fucked, first off.
Before then, Carl, we only had Omega Quintet, and that was gay Diddy Epstein shit.
To be fair, that game's not very
That
good.
game does actually suck a lot.
Yeah, but...
That's one of the worst RPGs I've ever played.
Yeah. Well, sorry to hear that, but
That's okay.
But yeah, it was really annoying, how there were people who basically were saying, your weird anime games that existed after FF7, even though they were all inspired by the same, like, anime and manga at the time. It's like, your anime games are shit and weird and not worth playing. Only Expedition 33 is worth playing because that's a realistic looking game, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of people got really upset by that.
Then
And rightfully so, I think.
I think we've gotten a bit of chats.
Yeah,
We've been
I'll
talking.
get back to it. Cohen says it's because of the Titus laugh that brings the dub down, but that's the problem. Everyone else...
I like that laugh.
Yeah. It's not actually the game's fault. It's literally... I don't say this often. It's the fans' fault. If they're even fans. They're the ones who misinterpreted the scene, and they just think he was laughing like an idiot for no reason.
He does the same thing in Japanese as well. In fact, I actually think the Japanese one's more awkward.
Yeah.
Because he does it one note the whole time.
Yeah, well... Sorry, Baka Gaijin, but maybe you should learn what the Laughing Festival is in Japan.
Yeah.
That might be the inspiration for it.
In the context, when Titus was laughing, it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it's just trying to make Yuna feel better.
Yeah, because
wow,
she was, depressed.
Yeah, wow. Wanting to make your friend feel better? Nah, you're cringe if you try. It's like, okay, Zoomy. Joy says, go back to the shop lady. I got to peek at her super quick before I had to go. Cohen says, up there with the Sand monologue from Star Wars is one of the dialogues. Nah, that's not the same.
Nah, it's nowhere near the
That's
same.
nowhere near the
Come
same.
on.
I don't agree with that.
Give it a bit of credit.
Choi says, JRPGs get a bad light in the mainstream, huh? Yeah, they do.
They do.
It's because there are too many Westerners who look at anime and they think it's either for children or for perverts, with nothing in between.
Yeah.
Like, well, maybe you're just racist against the Japanese. I don't know. Kind of a hot take, in my opinion. Doggo says, I didn't know that meme had an actual origin story with a concrete person. I thought no one could be dumb enough to be caught on camera saying that. Titus's laugh was on point. I thought English dub was trash until I played. Yeah. Yeah.
I know that the English dub has some, kind of campy early 2000s, line reads. But I think it really does adds to its charm. It doesn't sound so try-hardy like a lot of dubs these days.
And dubs were getting better kind of around the early 2000s anyway, up to the mid-2000s. But yeah, the meme with the origin story, that's the whole thing about the JRPGs thing.
Oh, I thought he was talking about The Last of Us, there was only Mario.
Oh, yeah, he might have been talking about that, yeah, but no, there's that, and then there's the history of JRPGs, where it's like, this game and this game, and then Expedition 33, and that's all I care about.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, dude.
I think Donkey kind of ruined a lot of
Donkey's the worst.
A lot of people's perceptions of JRPGs, because it is slow and boring, and no one likes playing this.
This game is slow, and it is weird, and I don't like it because I am an autistic retard.
But when I tell you Persona 5 is actually the best JRPG, then you have to listen to me. It's there's...
And don't get me wrong, I love Persona 5. Unlike most Persona 5 fans, quote unquote, I actually finished the game.
Yeah.
So I could say I'm actually a fan, unlike these people. But
I think Persona 4 actually got more love than 5 did.
It does. I will say, however, Persona 4 also attracts the worst fucking people on the planet.
Yep. And boy, have we talked ad nauseum about that.
Yeah. Alright, is there anything you wanted to wrap up with before we sign off tonight? Because we've been streaming for 2 hours.
Yeah, and I need to stop running around in place because it's gonna get kind of old. But honestly, I'm just glad that people showed up, and I hope you guys were entertained.
Yeah.
At all. We're just sorry that we were late with the stream.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crap and Carl being sick and all.
And we should reiterate, we do not have a Twitch channel, so I don't know what that guy was talking about earlier.
I don't know. He was new. He doesn't know anything.
No, I think he... personally.
Who knows? That is funny though. I haven't seen that Facebook page in like actual years, and we can't delete it. Facebook doesn't let us.
No, the comment said Subway Facebook. I'm like, why would Subway Facebook post about us?
I don't know. Facebook does really weird things.
Yeah, but
But anyway.
Yeah, we have a Facebook page. It's unused because we can't delete it. And I don't even want it. But we can't get rid of it because Facebook is fun like that.
Yeah. It's just not something that we typically like to post on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, we tried and it
just went nowhere.
We just attracted... This will sound mean. We just attracted dumb Southeast Asian people.
No, we just...
like, is this a porn channel? It's like, no.
It's like, no, this is not porn. It's just ESL, like, people.
Yeah, English as second languages.
And we don't mean, like, the good ESL. We mean, like, the actual, like, spam account, like, people that say the same shit.
Yeah, like dumb children kind of thing. Yeah. No, we don't use the Facebook page because what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one could be dumb enough to call camera saying that. Yeah, the last before The Last of Us, there was only Mario, and Last of Us changed that. That's not actually what he said, but
it may as well
be. The sentiment was basically
yeah, it was so.
It was basically
funny.
Video games weren't worth it until Last of Us. It's like, okay, movie guy who only cares about movies.
Yeah, why don't you go review movies instead?
Or, make work slop that no one watches.
Oh, they'll do that anyway.
Yeah, they're gonna do that anyway, you're right. Alright. That's basically it tonight. I'm gonna cough my guts out.
I'm gonna cough as soon as the stream ends, honestly.
I've been coughing anyway, it doesn't matter. And I would like to stop talking.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think that a lot of the social media, like, perception of JRPGs kind of sound like a lot of people's opinions on JRPGs have just been slow, boring, unfun.
Yeah, it's just...
Stories take too long.
It's just... I think a lot of it is just teenagers who listen to YouTubers like Donkey, and they adopt his opinion as theirs because they're unoriginal and they aren't allowed to form their own opinions on anything.
Yep.
Don't worry, we were all teenagers once. We all did this.
We've all been there.
That's why I speak from experience. But yeah, no, JRPGs are good, actually.
Yeah.
They're fun.
So my favorite game ever is a JRPG.
Yeah. I love Pokemon for a reason. Anyway, guys, thanks for showing up to the stream tonight. Sorry we started later than we usually would, but...
Said it a few times, but yeah, we're sorry again. And we'll probably be streaming most likely on Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday or Sunday. Either or we'll figure something out. We wanted to stream earlier in the week, but Carl got sick, so we stopped doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, we can stream. Yeah, we can do Saturday or Sunday next week.
Yeah. Eccentric Doggo says it's so refreshing hearing people dunking on Donkey. Yeah, I don't think that guy
deserves it. He's a bit of a spaz.
Yeah, he's like the Mother's Basement.
No, Mother's Basement's a whole
different can of worms. I hate that guy.
A whole different can of ass.
There's one anime content I refuse to watch, even in an ironic sense, as that guy's.
Yeah, nah. Donkey is not the guy you go to for JRPG opinions, because he has made it very clear he does not like them, therefore his opinion on them is not worth listening to.
Exactly.
It's very easy. Doggo says, I lost faith in him when he defended The Last of Us 2, and he's not really funny.
Well, that just basically just says everything about his character if he defends that fucking game. Yeah, he did say that,
didn't he? He was like, the story of Last of Us 2 is so good. It's very, very good. It made me emotional. Did you guys know that revenge is bad?
I've never seen that before in any media ever.
Oh, that's an interesting argument. Here's Gun Sword. Fuck you.
No, that is weeb trash. No one watches that shit.
That is weeb trash. No one likes your weeb Japanese trash, except when it's Sonic or Mario for some reason.
Or Persona 5, in rare instance.
Yeah, fuck. If there's one thing Persona 5 did that I kind of wish never happened, is it attracted the wrong types of people.
Alice games just do that by default. It's really it's actually really annoying.
Yep.
And he praised Strive, of course he did.
Gross.
Right, I need to stop talking.
I need to stop, I'm tired.
No, it's because I'm getting in a coughing fit now.
Yeah. What a tourist, yeah. Basically is. JRPG tourist.
Not even a tourist, he's a fucking enemy of the state.
Putting it lightly.
IMO.
Oh. Oh, we're just making nothing but enemies tonight.
Oh well. Isn't that what we do best?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I have an opinion. I want to kill you. I want you to die
I'm going
now.
to kill you.
In Minecraft. No,
in
real life.
In real life, oh man.
Hassan Piker! Stop zapping your dog!
It's like, I'm sorry. He just looks down at the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna head off
Yep.
now.
We're good now. Have a
Yeah.
good night or afternoon or whatever
Yeah.
time. See you guys. We'll see you next week when I feel better.
Yep, and thank you guys for watching the stream, and hopefully you all had fun. I know I did actually. Tonight's stream has actually been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Don't get sick like I did.
Yeah. Everyone take care of yourselves. Don't go outside ever. Don't get outside and you will not get sick.
That's not true, actually. You arguably,
I know.
get more sick if you don't go outside enough.
Yeah. Everyone get some vitamin D in you.
Alright, we've got one last comment and then we'll log off.
Okay.
Doggo says, good luck to you as well. Get better. Waiting for that DOA vid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Carl, hurry up and finish it. I want to watch it.
I'm up to the worst parts with editing. The montages. They
The
suck.
the fabled
They
montages.
suck.
Oh, but they're so satisfying, though.
Literally everything else about the video is pretty much done. It's just the montages.
Yeah.
That requires time.
He'll get it done.
But we'll get it done. It just won't be this month. But it will be done. Alright.
Yep. We're actually done now.
Alright.
Good night, guys.
Later, guys.
Yep, we'll
Thanks
see you
for showing
all
up.
next week and whatnot.
And hello, VOD watchers.
Yeah, and hello,
Good-
VOD watchers.
Sorry. Hello, VOD watchers. Goodbye, VOD watchers.
See you next time, VOD watchers. And thank you all to all the new people that came. I hope you guys stick around for next week if you were entertained enough.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to cough my lungs out.
Starting right now.